That's me hitting X to doubt.
Also, who tell music I'm listening to seeps through.
Alrighty. Welcome, everybody. Tonight is our third night of Never Going Home.
And probably the last.
Okay, alright.
Okay, it might for some of you because I am
is.
still irritated as the DM.
So, without further ado,
This is what I want to do to you all. I want to explode you all.
Rude.
I'm so sad. I advised against this. This is exactly why I told you not to do it.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Without further ado, I hand it over to Claire to start out our introductions here.
Hello, everyone. I am our DM for this evening. I am Claire, and I welcome you to our third session of Never Going Home, an Eldritch horror campaign set during World War I. So tonight I will pass I have introduced myself, so I shall pass it around the table. So first up, I pass introductions to. Let's do Bane tonight. Bane, you're first.
Here, I thought you'd select the protagonist.
No,
protagonist has to go last.
Fair enough.
He's a basic bitch.
Wow.
So today I'm being Sandwich. And,
we're going.
Jesus.
For the past 2 weeks, Sandwich has been practicing and preparing for this week, but I'm not sure if he's ready for what our Dungeon Master has prepared for us.
Okay.
He has gained a few new items, including some medium armor, cigarettes, and alcohol. Nice. And he still has his tooth necklace from last week.
Perfect.
I'll pass it over now to apothecary.
I've switched out Claude this week to someone else. This is my, as I like to call him, the babysitter character for the bunch of newbies around the table. Zukov.
Cheeky freaky man.
Totally not our team. Don't worry about it.
He's very special in ways we don't talk about in public, because then you'll be shot.
7 times.
God. God damn. Alright.
What was that noise you just made? Holy shit. What was that?
This is a man that got a pentakill on player characters in a different campaign, so fear him.
Alright, fine.
Like, hey, they fucked around.
I don't know what that noise I just made was. I'm very concerned about my own noise.
It's not my fault he has 10 ranged dice.
It is exactly your fault.
Don't worry about it.
You
Fine.
did that to yourself.
I claim no responsibility for my actions. I was unsupervised.
You're
Please
worse
welcome
than my
Donuts
mother.
like playing with Apothecary. Apothecary, please pass play to someone.
Hey, Hunter, go, you little bitch.
Okay, before I say that, Apothecary, I have terrible news.
No.
I have terrible news, Apothecary.
What would that be besides the usual?
Chris, with his update stat sheet, has the same amount of ranged dice as Zukov.
Well, you better not miss.
Repeat.
Better not miss.
I probably will.
Be forever mocking Chris.
Yeah, probably.
And he loses
Yes.
Ever's hand.
No. See, I was gonna say, Chris, this is my boy I'm bringing this week instead of Alexi, who is still busy celebrating arson via drinking wildly. Chris is the significant other of the person running the medical tent, and he's here to supervise a family member of that person in this party, and also because they need to get medical management for medical tent. And he's very, very tired. He just wants this to end. He just wants to go home, man.
Hello, Skylar.
He just was an accountant. He liked math.
I completely
got
forgot that I muted
into a
myself
relationship
on
with
the
a
stream
mafia
for a
lady.
second. I hope you're both having
He
a
didn't know at the
fantastic
time.
night, and welcome on in. Welcome to Never Going Home. How you guys
think
doing
that
tonight?
much money comes from?
I don't know. Capitalism, insider trading, different
You're
crime.
in Paris.
Oh my god.
What do you
Hunter
mean?
class.
He wasn't American. He met her through trade deals.
Anyway,
Jesus.
Hunted, please pass play to someone else.
Okay. Hope.
Hi, so I'm not actually playing Bermuda tonight because Bermuda is staying at town and babysitting Alexi so he doesn't drown in a puddle anywhere from being drunk.
keeping Roy from throwing him out.
Yeah, and I am currently playing the character that Hunted's current character, Chris, is actually babysitting.
Quest from Andre.
Their name is Winter, and they are the youngest. They're an adult, but they're the youngest, and they are a little shit. And also, they bought alcohol and should be feared.
Skylar, thank you so much for the follow. Much
Andre
They bought
is going
alcohol and a flare gun, and
I
they
hope
should be
you're
feared.
having a fantastic
Andre
evening
is
tonight. Thank you so
merely-
much.
ready to ban them from the marketplace.
Welcome to the
Anyway, please
I
pass
fear no
Hey,
play.
he
them.
doesn't know that they bought that yet.
You know me.
Yet.
Okay, we got 18 rifle. We got. Well,
Hope, who do you pass play to?
I think I'm gonna pass it to our protagonist.
Oh god, no.
we're.
Oh my lord.
Hey, Dragon, that means you aren't going last tonight.
Oh god, why do you do this to me? But alright. Hello everybody.
Because I'd like to see you suffer.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. See, that's understandable. Hello, everybody. My name
Streamer.
is
We're
Fury,
obligated.
and
Oh,
I'm
right.
playing Private Green, aka Private Idiot. He is pretty much just your generic soldier. He kind of just came out to the Vale, wanting to explore it, see what's out there, and maybe along the way
Now
help
he's-
some
now
people
he's-
here and there.
Now he's stuck with us.
Oh yeah, that's
In
it.
all of our chaotic glory.
That's fine.
He
He's
had
fine.
no idea what he was getting into.
No, but he's intrigued to see what else he finds, as long as it's nothing that makes a buzzing sound.
This looks like a brain scan.
Kind of does.
Claire, this looks
messing around with things.
Roll
Dragon
track.
pass play.
Who's left here?
Shadow.
Me.
All right, we passed it over to Shadow.
Hi, I'm Shadow. Currently, I'm not playing any of my characters. I'm playing a newer character, Scan It. She
Trash
is
Panda.
a trash panda. So I guess now we pass it back to our DM.
Indeed, you do. So, as a recap,
So,
for
Dragon,
those of us that
the
did,
noob saw said your mic is weird.
Oh wait, what?
God help all of
Mic. Jesus, mic volume. Oh shit. All right, here, one sec. Let's see if I can fix that.
So,
Uh,
for those
there we
of you that did not join us last week, I will give a brief recap. So, for our last session, everyone disappointed me greatly. It has upset me, and they should be very,
I
very
had
terrified.
nothing to do with this.
I'm proud of myself.
Claire, I've lost all fear of you. I just don't trust you.
Don't
Same.
fear me. Fear for your characters' lives. Same difference,
Wow.
honestly, at this point.
They
There's no
exist in one universe or another,
don't know
and
if
I will
that's
find a
little
way
bit better or
to
not.
make
Does
them
it sound
suffer in
better?
some way or
Does it
another,
sound
so I
worse?
don't care.
I don't know if the mic sounds
You'll
okay.
be surprised.
Apologies about that, guys.
So, any case, they disappointed me by lighting an entire camp dungeon on fire. So, you know, they destroyed plot items, they destroyed loot.
We got the job done.
Yeah, but goddamn, it was efficient.
But it got
Was
the job
efficient.
done, yes, and it was mass arson. They gave the commander in camp, Andre, or Merlin, a near heart attack, which is kind of dangerous considering he does have a heart condition, folks.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he does, and
He'll
In
get
any
over
case,
it.
his sibling came back smelling like smoking bodies.
Either way, with their insane decision of arson, they have cleared the way between Rems and Renard for traders to get back and forth after the bandits. Andre has also been able to free up soldiers now from trying to hunt down the bandits to keep them away to being able to guard the roadways. So he is very thankful for that. However, upon doing this, they have neglected a other mission that I will get to shortly. Also of note is that in the shrines in the church/temple in town, there are two major ones. One burns with a ghastly blue flame, and one burns with a ghastly green flame. Or purple.
We don't know
both-
what those go to though.
Of them, one of them has 2 fires burning now, and one of them has 1. it is noted that the party may want to keep an eye on these since it happened spontaneously and no one in town lit them. The party was also introduced to 2 more NPCs. These were the Ignatic Red and the Eversweet Ever, who runs the med tent. Red, the party does not know exactly what he does, only that he appears to be someone in close confidant with Dear Merlin. Now, because of last session and you dealt with the bandits, there are repercussions. We're all aware of these repercussions, yes?
I think so.
Yep. Yeah. So, you're aware that you now may get ambushed by ghouls, and the longer it's left to the wayside, the more likely this becomes. Yes?
Yes.
Alright. So, for our mission selection tonight, we have the ghoul mission from last week, which I will go over again for the benefits to it. And its effects have now kicked in. So for the audience and for players, if they've forgotten what the benefits are, if they choose to clear out the ghouls from the nearby nest, for the next 2 missions, I will have to reveal at least 1 encounter per mission. This does not mean it has to be a combat encounter. It very well could be something as simple as a trap, or it could be something friendly. It could be anything, right? I will be forced to reveal 1 thing. Of course, ignoring the ghouls means that they get ambushed. So the new mission, and for this week, the new mission taking the place of the bandits is an NPC in town, Onyx, has requested that we help him retrieve. You help him retrieve some important equipment that was stolen during a raid in town. Without it, the infirmary is struggling with the influx of wounded from dealing with ghouls and just the waste in general. He says if you can retrieve the equipment, he'll make it worth your while. Ignoring this will make it so that the party does not fully heal their guts, bronze, or smarts in between missions. While completing this mission, will unlock a new facility for the players to access and allow for normal healing. Now, as with last time, you all have decided beforehand, yes?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Green,
Yeah.
if you would be so kind, please tell everyone what the party decision was.
Come on, protagonist boy, speak.
Did he mute himself?
Shit, come on, anime protagonist, speak.
Dragon muted himself. You have about a minute until I start screaming.
He fucking died. I think I spammed the hydrate button too much.
Someone play the crickets.
Someone play the buzz noise.
No, I still have PTSD from them.
Someone play Hunted Zach, I don't care how you do it. Someone play, or no wait, I'm the only one that can access that. Shit. Okay, time to play the buzz.
I stepped away
No,
from
no, don't you dare!
No,
Don't
thank
you? I already have PTSD. I don't need more.
Do it.
I don't need more.
I want to apologize
Do
for
it.
stepping away for a minute.
Do it. There you go.
To be honest,
I muted it. I can't. I'm not listening to it. I muted it. Fuck you.
It's not even meant for you, it's meant for Dragon because he's not. Would someone else in the meantime please tell everyone what the mission you guys selected this week is?
We
selected.
I can say it. We chose. I was trying. Okay.
Not fast enough.
Eldritch
I
or
was
Hope?
speaking and you spoke over me.
Hope, go. Please just tell everyone what you guys picked and your reasoning for it. Okay? How's that?
We decided to choose the medbay one because some of us, cough, have very low brawn, and if we don't get healed right away, we're kind of fucked.
I think it would help with the hazard of avoiding the second option as well. Though we do need to address it.
Yeah, you guys are probably going to want to address it later. Because leaving it for too long will eventually mean that I can and will just randomly spawn ghouls on you in missions.
Yeah, I think we should try to do that one next week, but we'll have to see. I really think we need to do it next week.
Watch as he keeps ramping up the stakes of every mission for every week, so that we keep putting the ghouls off until literally we're just swarmed by an army of ghouls.
I may or may not do that, Hunted. You never know.
Claire is spiteful enough to do that, honestly.
After last week, I
I
wouldn't be
mean-
surprised if you just make this hell for us going on from here on out.
I very well may.
I did drag a character along that may allow Claire to do something because of certain things. We'll see. It's all on Claire's decisions.
So many secrets, so little time.
Now you're just the protagonist, don't worry.
Yeah, we've already decided you're the protagonist because I asked you to speak, and since you didn't respond,
Look, I got spammed with about 40 hydrates, alright?
You're fine, protagonist.
What? So you just
You're
drank
just doing
like
fan
40
service.
bottles of water? Hee hee hoo hoo.
No, because I had to go refill my bottle twice.
I get fucked.
Just say I
In other
feel
words-
very fucking sick right now.
By doing those 20 hydrates or so, Dragon has fan service to the people watching.
Look,
he fans the DM, so I might be slightly more merciful.
Don't.
You are an important member of the team, protagonist, but you are the protagonist. There's no question.
protagonist gets murked in like 3 seconds.
Yeah, and then you get back
You
up.
haven't died yet. I will
did
state
mention
that.
in chat that if Andy is gonna kill anyone, it's probably gonna be Green.
I kind of figured.
The candidates, depending on how other players act. Okay.
I know.
In any case.
I worship my goddess Claire.
I know.
Damn.
Is there anything you would like to do for good luck?
Simp.
Yes, you're right. I am simping to the DM a little. So what? You know what?
I'm giving everyone
Goddamn.
moments to run around in town if there's anything you would like to do, so you can go to any of the buildings, do anything you would really like to do.
I do think actually Sam is going to go to the church and give an offering of his favorite new necklace to the pyre.
The fuck?
I'm assuming the
I
pyre
think-
with only one.
The whichever one is the void.
Yep. Alright. So, you toss the necklace into the roaring blue flames, and they seem for a moment just to spark. And it feels like almost something acknowledges you from the other side.
Sam definitely feels saddened by the loss of the favorite necklace, but he will accept it is necessary.
He can always get more.
He is very sad for the second.
I will state you do get a benefit from this. It'll appear randomly throughout the mission now, and I will tell you when it happens.
Ew.
Awesome.
So,
So, Winter is literally just staying around Chris and making sure that their new loot doesn't go missing.
they're what?
Their new loot.
Their alcohol.
Oh god.
Yes.
Because you know,
I-
if Chris sees that, he's probably gonna tell on you.
I was just about to
Yeah,
say that Chris will-
that they're keeping it hidden from him.
I was just about to say that Chris will go track down Winter.
Speaking of, I have a gin and lemonade.
Fun. Anyways,
See if it improves sandwiches. What about the rest of the party?
Literally-
What are you guys up to?
The green just quickly goes. He went over to the store a little while ago and traded in his rifle for LMG, and then after that, he just kind of goes around the town, seeing if he can help anybody out, fortifying the town with anything they need.
Yep, nope, everything seems pretty good.
All right.
Apothecary, Shadow, is there anything you guys want to do?
Scan it would just be walking in with the new group, as you know, she is the newest member. So she's most likely meeting as many people as she can
Networking.
So I
and
have
bumps
two-
into green.
I have
have
a
two
question.
Oh, sorry. You go.
Mhm.
Is Sam allowed to use an item before the start of the whole set of events?
You mean the cigarette?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Then say I'm while waiting outside the church after the burning in a moment of respite at the pyre. We'll step out and have a cig.
Say, I got
I'm
two
going
things I
to
want.
go and speak with Andre for a second.
Ooh.
He may. Andre, as usual, is in the town hall, poring over documents. Near him, of course, is Red and Ever. They are discussing the supply shortage, so to speak, for the medical bay.
I'm mostly just going to, tell Andre that he's, there and that he's available for whatever's needed.
Good to have you back, Zukov. You've been sorely needed.
I can't be damned to do a Russian accent, so you're just going to have to deal with this.
That's fine.
It's all good.
What's needed?
We've had some issues of late after the last attack on the town. Apparently, someone decided to steal our resident medicine maker's supplies. It would be helpful if you could go with the group going to retrieve them to make sure nothing gets broken. You know how that snake gets picky.
Yes, I do. I can do that easily.
Please. I think I would also like you, if you could, to keep an eye on Winter. They'll be going with this group.
Again?
Yep. It's less for their safety and more for everyone else's. Because I know how flustered Chris can get in the moment.
Chris.
Fair enough.
In any case, dismissed.
He just leaves and tries to look for the group.
Obviously, you can find Winter easily enough with Chris.
I was actually going to say
I wanted to leave something with Andy.
You may.
Yeah, Winter just goes and finds him and just gives him a piece of paper and walks off.
Andrew just puts it to the side for the moment because he is not going to bother looking at it at the moment because he's rather busy.
Yeah, they just walk off.
I have two things I want Chris to do.
Apologies, people. I just had
first
to turn
off, Chris
this
is
off
going to
until
buy
this ends.
bandages. Just one little thing of it
Because,
because
I
Winter.
don't want that going on. Apologies, everybody.
It's just a precaution at this point. And also, he's going to go over to Winter and he's to be like, "Okay, are you completely sure about this completely stupid idea? Are you completely sure about it?"
Chris, when have I ever done something I wasn't sure of?
God, I wish I had an example.
Exactly.
Alright. So, this time when you guys leave the town, I should have pulled up the town, but I did not. We instead get this lovely river for the time being. So, this time when you leave the town, you are actually headed along the back roads. As the thieves aren't exactly bandits and haven't built their hideout in the road for ease of looting. No, they've decided to go off the beaten path, actually, oddly enough, and have basically set up in an old bunker. You don't know the layout of this bunker, you only know that it is a larger one and it has 2 levels. They stole Onyx's equipment in the chaos of a bandit raid without anyone noticing until Onyx went back and realized, holy shit, my stuff is gone, I kinda need that. And for the past little bit, the town has slowly been struggling with their medical supplies. The new bodies that have been coming in only make it worse. So, Onyx has entrusted you guys to retrieve 3 things. A large cauldron, a set of distillery equipment, and a crate of bottles filled with different ingredients. Onyx would ask that you be incredibly careful with these items, because if any of them break, it could be disastrous because they are extremely hard to replace. So this also means, guys, arson is not advised this time.
Fair deal.
I don't even know how you
Duly noted. Duly noted.
I don't even know how you guys would even do it this time, but whatever.
Thermal
If you guys can get all the items back, Onyx will finally be able to resume his duties around town, and Ever and the other doctors can do their jobs at full capacity once more. Now, you had to raid the thieves' compound, and like I said, there is not much information on it. You know it's a large bunker, you know it is 2 levels, and that's about it. You don't know numbers of enemies there, you do not know what is there. You don't even know what these thieves are capable of. Unfortunately, the scouts have been tied up with the ghouls, otherwise you might have more information. Your trip out is actually rather peaceful, as there isn't any more bandits roaming the countryside for the moment because Andres managed to get everything under control now, along with the patrols. That being said, you don't actually know where all these people came from. So, you eventually reach the compound, and
Days vote for days.
while there isn't really anything that attacked you on the roads, it always pays to pay attention to your surroundings, especially considering there's the threat of marauding ghouls. So you reach the location where our thieves are, and you can see several individuals moving about within the behind stone walls. You can't make out how many there are, but you count at least like 5. Right? I'll just be doing red dots for these guys because I don't feel like spoiling what they are. Just
Alright.
yeah, you see about 5, and around in the trenches nearby, you can see a couple of other individuals. These are just your common folk, so they will be marked with a CF. They're milling around in the trenches, and they just look like your normal farmers. Hell, they're even carrying just pitchforks and such. It's odd.
Yes, that's nice. What are they doing near raiders and thieves?
They are just in the trenches, acting like soldiers would be. That is literally it.
That's fucky.
Something's not right about that.
Yeah,
Can I
no.
maybe get Winter to like try and get a close look without being noticed?
You could try. Let me just finish putting everything in.
This is very odd, to say the least.
Yeah.
You could almost say they're kind of milling about like ants. But it's very obvious that they aren't buzzers. They're just regular people.
Intriguing.
Odd.
So there's no reason why they should be doing the ant thing, because if they were ant buzzers, it would make sense, right? But they aren't.
The party didn't like that.
Something tells me if we go further, we might find out why this is happening.
Indeed, you might.
Okay,
I would want to investigate that.
say, is Zukov
If we
saying
end up
that?
hearing more buzzing, I will actually come to your house and fight you, Claire.
You could try, nerd.
I will find out where you live, motherfucker.
Stop threatening the god.
Stop threatening
They do it all
Claire.
the time.
Claire
It's
is
fine.
already angry enough.
Yeah.
I take it. So I take it these people they
Alright.
also look pretty hostile. I'm assuming.
No, actually, they just look like regular people milling about in trenches. They don't actually seem hostile. They seem almost compliant or place it, really.
Do they see us out of curiosity?
They do not see you right now.
Okay.
You guys are basically behind these piles right now. So we have Winter, so they'll be marked with a W. They have Chris, who'll just be the C. And we have Sandwich, who'll be an S. Zukov will be a Z, Green will be a G, and Scanet will be an SK.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys are
What
basically
about our puppo?
Yeah, what's our...
could bring the dog if you want, but this is a stealth mission, and bushes are not exactly stealthy. At least right now.
Probably leave the pupper back at the base then.
Someone has to keep an eye on
Bermuda shall
Alexi.
take care. Bermuda shall take care of Chief and Alexi.
Perfect.
I'm not saying let's bring the dog, but I want to say this as a joke of it, is I'm just imagining like a bush walking past the trench guys and into the base and everyone's going, I didn't see nothing. Like Solid Snake in the
man.
box.
I mean, it is a bush, and greater dogwoods are semi-common creatures.
Fair enough.
It's just funny to me, I guess. I want to
Yeah.
share.
How far away are we from the raiders?
Well, here's the thing. You don't see any raiders.
Oh, they're behind something. Got it. So that's what
You
matters.
just see common folk in trenches being
Yep,
weird.
in the 5 that you can't make out if they actually are the raiders or if they're just more common folk. All you can tell is that they're moving things back and forth between the bunker and elsewhere.
I take...
I'm getting heavy slaver vibes from this.
Okay. Who is actually capable of stealth at all?
I mean, Zukov, I'm pretty sure.
I
Yeah.
don't. It's Winter. Winter doesn't have a stealth stat, but they have decent high other just regular things.
Sam actually has more stealth than I'd like to admit.
Green's got nothing.
That's decent enough, I guess.
If
Yeah, I
Sam
have
would like,
nothing.
or Zukov would like, they may attempt to approach and see what's up with the common folk.
What is
Might as well
Zukov's
try to
stealth?
Sneak over. His stealth is his bronze high. His stealth is 3. He's fine. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Sam is 6 and 2, so he's not terrible either.
7 brawn, 3 stealth.
Okay, yeah, Zukov is way better at this.
You both could do it. See if you notice something that the
Winter
other
has
doesn't.
a 4, but can I keep an eye on the common folk in case they jump out at the 2 of them?
You may.
Green's...
You can overwatch.
I'm just
Green's gonna...
I'm just holding my action for a specific thing.
Green
So
will
he's
take up
going
Overwatch
to-
on the other side to make sure
Sneaking
nothing else
over and take
happens.
out his pistol.
I'll lower the risk of spotting by having only Zukov sneak.
Say, I'll also join Overwatch, but I'll have my rifle at the ready, aiming down the sight in case anything happens.
Okie dokie. So, Zukov, I need you to give me a roll of 1.
Bruh.
Alright then.
Okay. Yeah, he makes that.
Yeah, I know. So, also, I did the party in the wrong color. So,
So he's going to be creeping over along the side with his trench knife.
okie dokie. So, here is where I'll place you. Also, I'm sure that Z is backwards, but
Who cares?
Zedkov.
I don't care. It looks like a 2.
Yeah, that was funny.
I can't write properly. It's whatever.
It's all
Tukov.
good.
So, yeah. You get close, and yeah, they seem like common folk. Would you like to do investigation, or would you just like to attack one?
Investigation. He's not that dumb.
Alright. Your investigation is... I'm gonna say give me a 3.
Okay. Two successes.
Can I-
Bump the 3 to 5. He makes it.
So, upon closer inspection, when you get a look at the common folk, you can see the hint of what looks like a brand poking from the collar of their shirts.
Yeah.
And you can also notice that their eyes seem glazed over.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It's not
Donnie the
normal in the
fuck?
slightest. It's...
So he's gonna try to look more at the brand.
that will require knowledge. I would ask that you give me a knowledge of 5.
Ah, piss. Knowledge, I'm guessing, is gonna be smarts, right?
Yep, it's smarts and knowledge. Duh.
He can't make his knowledge of 5.
Alright.
Which is funny because I could be able to pass
Can
that
I
easily.
try and help with
Like
that?
does at least look like something he can yank out or something.
No, it is embedded into their skin. It is a burn mark.
So it's not really
Can
much.
I
You can...
try and help with that? Do I need like a knowledge skill? Can I just give like smarts?
I think
You need to be close enough to see.
Can I like move up to 1?
Yeah, if you can pass the stealth check of 1, yeah, I'll let you.
I mean, I have it. I can. Yeah, I'll try.
Go for it.
It's a stealth hit. Let me just roll.
I mean, you could go to get a good look at them, and I will have to draw it out for you guys, but...
So, the moment Winter
Yeah, I
starts
pass.
moving,
I pass. I am not seen.
the moment Winter starts moving, Chris is just like, Winter, no, what the fuck are you doing? Winter.
Winter just kind of like smacks him on the hand and just goes after Zukov.
Yep. Well, up to the trench that they're on, because they're on the separate
Yeah.
side.
Can I pursue Winter?
He's gonna point
If
to
you
the
can
ground.
pass the stealth check.
It's 1 and it's brawn, correct?
Yep, brawn and stealth.
Okay, I will roll only one of my dice and then save the rest.
Look, these things aren't very smart.
Chris is going
God damn,
to have
that's bad.
Can you not do it? Do you have 2 dice to preserve?
Let's see.
Boy.
I have 4, so yeah, I can do that.
Alright. Chris also goes over, leaving just Sandwich behind.
Chris is being
sorry if he leaves.
essentially unwillingly dragged along.
So
Chris-
I'm going to point to the brand and ask them, do either of you know what this is?
Like
I have-
signing, I'm assuming, because you guys are rather far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
alright,
gonna-
both of you
yeah.
please do a knowledge check of 5.
5.
I don't have knowledge. I have smarts.
I have 3 knowledge and 6 smarts, so
Go for it.
might
He
as
can
well
roll
go.
for it. I only have 3 smarts.
So I wouldn't bother with her yet. Or them, whatever.
roll 5d6. I'll keep the other in reserve. Fuck.
Good thing you did that.
We're,
Yeah.
Because you
Okay,
can bump
so-
that 4 and then re-roll the 2s.
Yeah, I'll bump the 4. Then I'll reroll the 2s.
Hopefully they don't show up as 2s or 1s again.
You piece
Jinxed
of...
it.
How many dice do you have left?
Whoops.
Does it only count? I had to bump that 4 up to a 5. Then it only counts as 1 dice to reroll both 2s, right?
Yes.
I can reroll that 1.
No, you can't. You can only re-roll once.
Oh fuck. Yeah, no, I'm boned.
Can I add some smarts? Can I try and help him?
Sure. The 2 of you can whisper to each other. So you can give him like 1 smarts dice and he can probably bump that 1 if
Yeah.
I'm imagining.
Zukov
Yeah, I'll give you a smarts dice so you can bump it.
That'll make it a 4. That's 3 smarts. It makes it a 4.
How many smarts do you have?
Me?
Winter.
Winter has a smarts of 3.
Alright.
So it does nothing.
Alright. So you 2 don't know what they are either. Would anyone else like to try and stealth up and take a look? Stealth is through brawn.
Sam is not
I-
smart enough for this.
I can't
You're
move.
all crowding around
I mean,
the trench, mind you, next to an enemy encampment.
I got
I-
stealth, so I can't move.
I would point out to Sandwich, you do have that blessing. Who knows? Maybe it'll help you.
I just to say, with Zukov's statement of like we're next to an enemy encampment, Chris will then gesture to Zukov and not aggressively, just like listen to him, please.
He's gonna look at the 2 of them, take off his mask, and light a cigarette.
Oh, what's that about stealth? Why are you creating smoke? Okay, I'm not going to question.
Cigarette, it's fine.
Winter is just kind of like used to this.
Yep. So, Sandwich, are you sure you don't want to go up,
So-
or would you like
It's gonna
to?
make him drink.
So Sam only has to roll 1 successful to get up, sneaking up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then Sam is going to try to sneak up there.
Alright. Okay, Sonora, you alert all of the enemies on the map.
Bump that up. Because I have enough die.
No.
Alright.
Yeah, it's
Let
a
me
4
just-
inch bump.
around.
I'm scared.
Everyone is just making their way uptown, I guess.
Sam's nosy now because everyone else is nosing.
Green's just
Gordon?
Green's
Sam.
just staying back.
Alright, Sam, let's see if the thing is in your favor. Now, this is I have to question. Do you want to see if you can identify what the mark is?
Yes, because he's purely nosy at this point.
It does indeed help you. You recognize this mark. You do indeed. In fact, you recognize it enough because you were actually just near something with this on it.
Oh,
Well then.
It is from one of the shrines in the church. That is
Fucking what?
Yep. It is a mark from one of the shrines within the church. However, unlike others you've seen, because you have seen some of them, this one has chains seeming wrapping around the individual's neck.
Interesting.
And I will now draw that out for you all.
Say, would he know what that means?
Oh, he knows perfectly well what it means. That being said, I'm not telling the party. You
Oof.
just
Damn it,
asked if
tell
he
us?
knows what it is.
Hey.
I just need to go find the image again.
the smart members of the party just look at it like, what the hell is this shit? Sam goes up. He barely can speak English. He's like, I know.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Like,
He's like
what?
Lenny.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I like that way too much.
Oh god.
I just like that way too much. He's just like, hey, I know what that is.
Like the one from the town, this one has what essentially is chains around it, and it seems to wrap around the person's neck.
Ooh.
And they are not normal chains, they are barbed ones.
Ugh.
I
All
feel
the-
my slaver theory is getting
Jesus.
closer.
Oh my.
Sam is gonna quietly point at the ones next to him, and then point at it and go, bad.
Bad.
Gather that. Thank you.
Bad.
I have an idea. It makes sense for Winter, but it's gonna give Chris a heart attack.
Uh-oh.
So Winter is gonna so you know how there was others behind the stone walls?
Oh god.
Winter is gonna go investigate those.
Can I grab Winter by the collar to stop them?
You can I'm going to try and get out of that hold.
Can I grab Winter by the collar to stop them?
Yes,
Sam
because
just
of how
points,
close
no
you guys
bad.
are to the trenches. If you pull back and you fall, you guys are gonna fall in the trenches.
Sam's just gonna be like, no bad. No bad.
Okay, I'm gonna do it anyways. Chris doesn't know that.
Fuck. Green kind of notices this and just instantly just kind of gets up behind the rocks and prepares his LMG on the rock.
Fuck's sake.
Scanner
Yeah,
will
Winter
like to...
is just gonna fucking try and stealthily book it towards the
Oh,
stones.
Alright.
No bad.
Oh
Your
I
stealth
god.
would
now. Your stealth now is still. It's only gonna be one.
Really?
Yeah, these things aren't
Before
smart.
all this,
Alright then.
Scanner would
Yeah,
like
I'm just gonna
to
bump that up
try
to
to roll
a 5. Just gonna
for
bump-
silence on the LMG that Private Green.
So I passed because I
I'm
bumped it up to a
planning
5.
on using
I
it.
bumped.
I'm just
I
getting
bu-
it
I bumped
set
it
up
up to
for
a
the
5.
worst. I'm just preparing for the
that
worst.
they're also preparing for the worst.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Can
Nope.
I?
I'm not gonna fire.
Passed this.
Bad.
Winter passed
I
this.
mean-
Winter passed a stealth roll. Winter passed.
What's the roll I have to take to grab Winter by the collar and stop their stealth?
What's Winter's brawn?
Oh my god.
My brawn is 4.
I have 5 brawn.
Damn it.
It'd also be a melee check.
I don't have melee.
So literally, you would have to roll 4 die and hope
I
you
have
get
melee. I have melee. Fuck you.
Well,
Oh, by the way, as he's trying to grab you, he's like, Winter, this is a terrible idea. We're supposed to keep safe. What are you doing? Fuck! I got 2 successes.
For once, Sam is scared of something.
The TN, by the way, is 3 for the silencer. If you still want to do that.
I know.
Will
I'm
you-
going to do that.
Without a stealth check, will you let Sam fall back behind the other rock?
silencing an LMG.
Yeah,
This is
I'll
going
let
to
you
be
do that.
interesting.
Okay, because I don't want to roll again, but he wants to fall back because he's not happy now.
Silencing one glorious fucking LMG. This is gonna be neat.
Ouch!
Sam is now the only green.
Yeah, no. So as
Hold
everyone
on,
moves, I'll switch them.
I'm gonna bump up
how to-
the life wins.
Even need to. He failed the check anyway.
Yeah,
I still have whispers and stuff for silence. So
So
Feel bad for,
when you
I feel a
get
little
there,
bad for Chris.
Winter, all you see is more common folk. They're just running around.
Okay.
This being said, like before, they have that strange mark, and it isn't just the 5 that you guys could see before. There's quite a few of them there. All of them bearing the same mark, all of them with the glazed over expression. All of them hurrying, moving things back and forth. Now, you can't tell what they're moving, because they're moving rather big crates. But all of them are moving and scurrying around as though they are dealing as if their lives depend on it.
Interesting.
Oh no. Oh.
Winter would go deeper, but I also am hesitant because I know Winter might get hurt, and they are currently not near anyone else.
Yeah, if only they had stayed near the person sent to protect them.
Yeah, but Winter doesn't listen to Chris.
Chris is literally the only authority figure here.
Sam has silently been saying no bad and ready to shoot.
Zukov actually outranks Chris, technically speaking.
Who?
Zukov.
No, I'm saying Chris is like the authority figure over Winter here.
You failed.
No, he is not. He does not. He does not listen to him at all. They do
By-
not listen to him at all.
Green
By word,
is
he's the
just,
authority figure. In practice, no.
Green just kind of
Like they might
shivering.
listen to they might listen to Zukov, but that's like a heavy might.
Green just kind of shivering. Just finally decides to just kind of.
I would
keep his
like to
finger on the
say,
trigger.
Claire, I have failed.
What, you failed putting silence on my gun?
Yes.
I guess you can grab it.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm not shooting anything.
Not yet, at least.
I'm just making sure nobody gets fucking outmanned.
Yeah, there's no downside to it. So
Okay.
there's nothing I can actually do to silence.
Yeah, I'm just keeping.
Okay.
I'm just keeping watch over these rocks to make sure nobody
Yeah.
does anything.
You know what? I will hold back and wait for others to come towards me.
You're gonna fall back to where? Are you gonna?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna like motion for
Alright.
the others to come.
All right. You guys are welcome to try.
I will.
However, I remind you, if you fail, every enemy on this board will be after your asses.
Green's not moving. Green is staying right here.
Scanet will stay right next to Green.
I can't move
Sandwich.
anyways.
Sandwich will sort of like look if there's anything that seems out of like if there's anything that the squad can do or anyone can do besides just stare confused at these civilians that are completely in a weird trance.
Words.
Really isn't. Your only option is to get inside, because whatever's causing this is probably inside that bunker. And the only way you can get past without hurting these civilians is, getting stealthy. That being said, if any of you
Hello,
mess up,
Shishu.
they
Welcome on
will
in tonight, buddy.
retaliate.
How
And
you
those
doing?
pitchforks they have
Hopefully you are
look
having
particularly
a fantastic
sharp.
evening.
Oh boy.
So I take
I
it
would
they're
like to creep over to Winter.
being mind controlled.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
What did you want to do, Zukav?
He would like to creep over to Winter.
Yep,
Chris
just
would like
another round of 1.
That's a 5. He passes.
With Zook and Sam, I think they can just literally walk by even if they rolled a 1.
Probably.
Chris would also like to sneak over to Winter.
Party's just getting
Unless
on
you
Winter.
Actually, unless
Well,
you know you can do it, I wouldn't.
Scan it.
I wouldn't
I guess it's
suggest
just me and you.
You guys can hold. You guys have an LNG. You'll be fine.
Sam just has too high of a stat.
I
to
can literally
fail
bump that. It's fine.
So you guys can literally just walk in and... Yeah. So you guys are kind of gathered watching them. They just, like I said, move back and forth, moving boxes. The boxes, now that Samage is here and can see it, also have the marking on their necks, just it's not chained. And it's painted a ghastly green.
Sam looks visibly disturbed seeing it.
Sam knows what
Winter-
this means. He's perfectly welcome to share, or he can keep it to himself.
Please share. I'm curious.
Sam wouldn't know how to word this right, is the thing. He's not the smartest tool in the shed. He knows what it is, but he's not smart enough to explain it.
We are also a
Ooh.
distance away.
Well, I mean to the 4 that are right there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, he could very easily say where he saw it, because they did ask, do you recognize it?
Yeah, that's true. Do they look at him since he notices it?
Yeah, Winter definitely looked at them.
Sam goes. Sam would say veil thing in church bad.
Eldrick fuckery, got it. Nothing I'm
I
not
mean, we all
to,
know if
and
someone else was here,
they
they'd be
continue.
protesting.
They continue forward.
Wait, Claire was about to say something too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if someone else was here, they would be protesting Sam's words.
Oh.
I was just gonna say, like, at the reference of like eldritch fuckery and magic, Chris literally just like sighs and just whispers, "Can my life just be normal? Can my life just be normal? Can my life just be normal?"
Sam looks at him.
And Winter just like looks back and smiles. You started dating ever? You got yourself into this.
You knew our brother was nuts.
Sam would look at Chris and go, "No." Just one word, no.
So
hate
what
it.
about the 2 at the rock? Would you guys like to try and
I just-
move your way over?
Green's not
It is-
moving.
Can I make a
bad.
quick reference?
I can't
Can I make-
move even if I wanted to. My stealth it's non-existent.
Chris
What's your
is the
brawn?
equivalent of Arnold from
My
the magic
brawn's
school
4.
was.
You could make this.
Oh.
not as easily, but he could try.
And him will have
You would
to roll
have-
with 3 because
You would
we
have
don't
2 in
stealth.
reserve. Yeah. You guys would have to roll with 3, yes, but you'd have 2 in reserve to do what you need to do with. And it's only a target of 1. These things are not smart.
I think Green would just like to stay back anyways, just as a precaution.
You need to get in there eventually, though, I will
If
say
they
that.
roll ones, they're screwed.
Veil bad.
I'll bump that up to 5. So there goes my dice.
Yep.
Now I'm just walking to them.
Okay.
Yeah, you scan it, just strolls past them. They don't even flinch or move
So would you say
as she passes.
you said 2 dice if I'm correct? And
1.
it's- Oh, 1
Just
dice.
have
one
one-
dice. And
One
then you
target,
just-
and then you have 2 left over.
And it has to be a 1. Or
It has to be
sorry.
a 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Fuck. Alright.
It's only 1 die.
And you're far away enough, if you fail this, I'm not gonna penalize you.
Oh, fucking beautiful. 5.
Alright, Green also gets there. Yeah. So, Green, as you pass, you can note the same thing the rest of the party noted. The glazed eyes and the chained...
Chris at
Sigil.
this point probably looks disturbed because he knows what that is now relatively from Sandwich's rough description.
As Green
Just
sneaks
bad.
Oh. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good. I was just gonna say, as Green sneaks by and he notices that, he just kind of holds his LMG closer and prepares for anything.
Sam looks disturbed as well because he doesn't like Veil bad.
Is that all Sam is
Winter
muttering
is
under
just
his breath?
Also,
Winter could not give less of a shit. They just want to get to the bottom of this, and if I can, I'm just going to continue forward.
I was going to ask what the TLDR, what sandwich said.
Veil bad.
Veil bad.
Veil bad. He's referring to the fact is, Sandwich knows what this is fully. However, he's not telling you, and he's just letting you know he recognizes it from the church.
He
One of the
doesn't
shrines
know
in
how
the
to word
church.
it. Is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
He's
One of the-
a 2 in intelligence.
Yeah. One of the shrines in the church has this on it.
He can't explain it, but he knows it.
Yeah. That being said, if we had someone more versed in the occults here, they might actually be able to tell you.
It might have maybe someone who can run a town as well, maybe with the sister.
Spoon feeding.
and a crazy little sibling.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe Andre could tell you, but maybe not. That's the thing. Andre's not omnipotent. He might not know.
I can sneak in.
Alright. So Winter and Zukov would like to
just
sneak in.
thought of something really, really sad. Oh shit.
What is it? TN still on?
Yes. The TN is still 1. Like I said, these things are not smart.
Here, bump that to a 5. He makes it.
Gannett would like to follow Zukov.
Give me a
Hold on,
minute.
sorry, I got a DM.
Sam is very unhappy today. This is a bad day.
Z and W. Because Winter will make it, yeah.
Sam has a 6 and a 6 and 2 in stealth, so I think he can just walk on by.
Yeah. They just carry on. Even when you're standing like right at the entrance, they don't care.
Sam's this big hulk of a person just waltzing by, thudding feet, and no one notices.
Wait. When you say that, as in they don't care, that can they see them technically by the entrance?
Yes and no. It's almost like they just don't perceive you. It's weird. It's as though they are surrounded by their own personal blinders, like you would put on a horse, right?
Green, is there any rocks near me?
Look at what the wall is made out of, Dragon.
I meant,
And then answer.
I meant like a pebble or
Are
something.
there
like,
rocks nearby?
Yeah. Anyways.
Yes. There's big piles of rock and shit everywhere. There are pebbles. You may throw a rock at one if you so choose.
No, I
but
don't.
be aware
I
this
don't.
could have.
I don't want to throw it at them. I just want to throw it either around them or near them and see if they react in any way.
I hope you realize this is going to be a range check.
This is gonna be a bad idea, Green.
So if I do hit them by accident, rip.
Yep.
Because I don't want to hit them. I just want to throw one kind of near them.
You want to see their perception.
Yep.
Well,
This.
yeah, because if they don't really notice
Yeah.
at all,
I will have to say, you can only do it in short range, so the only ones you can throw it at are this one here. Uh-oh, I hit the zoom button. I didn't want that.
I mean,
Is this one here or this one here?
Very professional stream, ladies and gentlemen.
well, like I said, I don't want to throw it at them. I just want to throw it to. Maybe
I know,
one
I'm just
square beside
saying
them.
near them.
Yeah.
So, technically here, here.
Yeah, exactly.
Here,
And see if they take any.
Alright.
See if they notice anything.
Your target number for that will be a 1, and this is including your range and bronze, or range and guts. So,
Okay, so my brawn.
if you miss this, I'll be extremely disappointed.
Well, bronze 4, and you said guts, if I'm
Considering him, if
It's
he misses
guts and
it, then
range.
Or sorry, guts and range. So guts is 3, range is 2.
He's the protagonist. He gets us in trouble.
And that's only 1 dice.
Sure.
I take it, right?
Yep.
Alright.
It doesn't take much to lightly toss a rock into a trench.
No, I know. Yeah. All right. Anyways,
I would die laughing if Green like threw himself in the face.
swear to God, if it fucking smashes into one of them, I'm going to be pissed.
If you miss and you can't bump it, then that very well may be the results.
I better like the idea of somehow getting hit by a gust of wind, hitting Green himself in the face, but either works.
I'm just thinking quickly. So 1 dice. Fuck. Okay.
You should have enough to auto do this potentially.
Yes.
Alright. Well, anyways.
If you have 4 spare and you roll 1, that's an instant, irregardless.
You had to fucking say something. You had to say something. Fuck. 1.
How many spare dice do you have?
3.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Did Green just shit the bed?
Don't tell me I fucking punched one in the face with a rock.
Need to roll for something. Hold on.
Oh god. I was going to have Chris
Green,
do like
you
a smart.
fucked up, Green. You
Fuck.
Green, wait, can Green re-roll still, or do you have to do your thing first, Claire?
He can re-roll.
Okay, I will re-roll.
If you haven't
then.
done that yet, you can re-roll.
I
Yeah, you
haven't-
can re-roll
I
and then you
haven't
have
done
+2 available. So if you get a 3 or higher.
I'll have you know that if you fail this, I will never trust you with anything ever again.
If he fails this, there will be.
He's gonna trust you
Okay,
even less than
cool.
Chris trusts Winter.
I ended
If
up
you do
getting.
it,
I
oh
ended
my
up
God.
getting a 4.
And you can
Alright,
bump
you can-
that. Okay.
Yes,
you
I
can
bumped
boost
it.
You have
Good,
2
thank
dice.
God,
plus
Chris.
yes.
So
Chris,
you throw
you
it,
need to
it
take the
lands
rock
like
away from
here,
Green.
right?
Yeah.
And
Chris is the babysitter.
immediately all the ones, these 2 right here,
All
do you
attention's
turn
on
and
the
look at the
rocks.
sound, but seeing nothing, and they just turn around and go back to staring outwards.
Okay, so they are technically aware if anybody were to just kind of try and walk past them.
Yes and no. The sound, the thing, the rock had hit one of their shoes.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of why they ended up kind of looking at it as well. Plus the sound, probably. You said their eyes are glazed over, like as they're blind, almost.
It's like the lights are on, but no one's home.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, with my smarts and knowledge and Chris's general knowledge of, like, not general, just like osmosis gained knowledge of medical stuff from being with Ever, could he be able to maybe do a knowledge check and figure out what the hell's going on with their eyes? Like, see if that leads to anything?
I mean, you're welcome to. It would be a knowledge check of 4.
4.
If you can make that, be my guest.
Don't believe me, new.
Oh yeah. Also, did Scannet make it the walk over? Because I remember she wanted to follow Zukov.
Why?
Yeah, I did a 6. You can see
Why?
it here.
All right.
One
Yeah.
was a 3, and then I bumped that up, and then the second one was to follow Zarkov, and that was the nat 6 for.
Alright.
Can I say something kind of lighthearted?
Guess I might as well try and move up to them as well.
Chris's current predicament is a special little hell of its own.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Can I...
He has to deal with Winter being Winter in the middle of
Green, roll to
shit that's
get
happening,
past them,
Eldrick.
so it's a 1.
Yep. 1 second.
Yeah. I'm going to re-roll those the 1, the 3, and the 2. Six.
I got a 2.
You can't bump it, I take it.
Like I said, I've only got 3 dice.
Okay, I could bump that 3, but I'd still have a 1.
Well, you can.
Bump the 2, you can make it a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
I'll
bump that.
bump the 2 then.
Greed makes it. And Chris, I take it you didn't make your knowledge roll?
Nope.
Yeah, no. Your osmosis did not cover weird veil.
Magic eyes.
You should probably consider spending more time with Andre, considering he does have
They're
his own set of them.
specialized. Their brand.
Alright. So,
God,
Chris, would you like to chase after your ward?
Yes.
Alright. It's the same thing as before. Just give me a 1.
Excuse me.
I know technically it's a stealth check, but I still like the idea, Claire, of Sam just stomping by full volume and going, "Why?"
I can hold that.
and I'm just not noticing because some bullshit.
And after watching a bit more, it genuinely seems like they just really don't care about your thing. They only care if you touch them.
Interesting. So we could probably walk by them. They just don't go near them.
Yeah. It doesn't even seem to be sound because there is glass all over the place and rocks and such, and you kick them around by accident against your best efforts, and they just didn't care.
Alright.
They're mindless drones, essentially. The only thing they care is if they touch you. And that being said, one is walking towards you with the crate. I'm going to see if it touches you or not.
Wait, who is it walking towards?
The party in general.
Oh, shit.
And directly in front of it is Scannet and Sandwich.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm next to Zarkov.
wouldn't we be able to see him coming?
Good. But it is carrying a rather large crate. So its arms are sticking out as it walks.
So it can't really... This is gonna be interesting.
What?
Also,
It
couldn't we
doesn't-
just move out of the way?
You could, but not fast enough because while you've been watching the other ones, this one's kind of snuck up on you.
Shit.
Sam's watching the door.
Yeah, no, it does not hit you. Congratulations. It
Thank
just
God.
barely misses you guys as it travels inwards. And inside, oddly enough, you can hear voices. Very faint, but you can. So there
Should probably
is
go investigate.
people. So there is people here that do have their brains still intact. So, yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go
So,
in.
all right, party. In
Yep.
we go.
Into the abyss.
Do-do-do-do, into the void.
So the party gets in. I will actually. Nice. So you get in, and you don't know the thing very well. So all you know is what you can see around you.
Oh no.
Meaning you guys are walking into this blind.
Oh god.
I realized something, but I really don't want to mention it because it might fuck things up.
Oh boy.
It has to do with whispers.
So Green would just like to kind of go up to that doorway and just poke his head around the corner, like against the wall.
Why?
So this one right here.
Yeah, just
Your
to
fog of war.
Right.
just
No.
to see what's there.
You can do that. You're right next to it. I'm not gonna make you roll for it.
Cool.
So this time anyway.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I better onto their own thing. What? So time I actually will just do for green. Scan it. Sandwich. Winter and see. I don't particularly care where I put you guys, so congratulations, this is where you are. Around the corner, all you see is a lone one of these of the
Brain dead.
Common
folk.
Alright.
They're kind of just standing there, and this one is armed with a pistol.
Shit.
It's just a standard pistol, and it doesn't actually look to be in that good condition. There is a chance it may come up.
So I kind of, after seeing this, I kind of look back at everybody and tell them, there's one hostile in the room. He's got a pistol on him, but it doesn't look that good, guys.
Winter is gonna try and sneak past them.
I was just going to say, Chris turns to Winter and gives them a look.
Winter
I mean,
gives
here's
him the
the
look
problem.
back, like, "Yeah, what are you gonna do to stop me?"
Here's the problem. You guys don't know what's past that fog of war. There could be other things in there. Right now, that's all you see because that's all you can see.
Sam decides just to listen for how close the other voices seem to be. Do they sound like they're in the next room or several rooms over?
They sound like they're in 1 or 2 rooms away.
Okay.
I just like
Theoretically,
try
maybe
and peek past the.
Go.
I just want to try and peek past the corner, see if I can see anything.
So past here.
Yeah, I just want to be able to see if I can actually see anything.
Yeah, because the thing won't detect you right now. We've already determined they don't see too well and they don't hear too
Sam
well.
go start calling them small brains.
Says Sam.
Yeah, that's the point.
Here's the thing, though.
They're private.
Here's the thing, though. They have less smarts than Sam does.
Yeah, that's the point. They're small brain even to Sam.
God, they're private green 2.0.
Does Green
Not
only have
Green's-
1 smart?
Let's see. How about oh, never mind. Green has 3 smarts.
Yeah, Green's smarter than Sam.
I think Green,
Winter is smarter than both of them. Winter's...
I have
Sam?
6 smarts. I might be the smartest person in the party.
There you go.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah, you
Zukov
are.
have?
Which is funny because I continuously roll bad.
His smarts is 4-2.
My brain is in fact rather large.
Winter is
This-
smart, but
This
it's
is
also
all you
18.
can see. There isn't really... Yeah, no. You can't see anything else in the room. There's just him in boxes. All
Sam's
bearing the
just saying-
mark.
Sam, not being bright but having the idea on his mind, will just say it to the rest of the group. Should Silent kill?
More like a silent takedown. We don't need to kill him yet.
I would just
If
knock
you-
him out.
If you
That's
knock
possible
him
to
out, I will
non-negotiable.
say this.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
If you knock him out, it may give you a better look at the mark.
true.
Plus,
And you do have a whisper user there.
Green
Yeah.
Green kind of looks at everybody.
we do have a whisper user.
as well, and it's just kind of like these.
We have
look
2
like-
whisper users. I
I
think.
mean,
These look like
can just
civilians.
choke
Do we
them
really
out.
want to take them down?
Wait, hey, Claire,
I'm just gonna quietly say teeth.
Claire,
Yes?
Claire. Could I maybe use Stealer Dreams in a way to try and figure out what's going on?
Let me look at what Stealer Dream says, and then I'll let you know. And that is just in your standard book. Yes?
Yes.
pretty sure.
I was gonna say like Chris will just bring up the idea of knocking them out.
If the character has cards, I steal one of the cards, and if not, then I steal a valuable piece of information from them.
Hmm.
I mean,
I do take 1 guts damage though.
I swear to God.
They got a lot of guts healing items this time.
Sure, you can try it. I'm gonna have to say you're gonna have to make a cast of 3.
Okay, I can do that. It's smarts plus whispers, right?
Yeah.
Uh-
No, actually, no. If it's a guts thing, I think it's guts.
For Chaos Songs,
Okay.
it draws from your guts.
Got it. Guts plus whispers. Got it. So what am I rolling?
TN3.
3.
3. Got it.
Ow.
Yeah, I can bump up the 4, and I'm gonna reroll the 1.
Ah, shit.
You mean the 2?
Yeah, the 2. I mean, sorry. Yep. I pass. I will take 1 guts damage.
Alright.
So,
So,
can I
slipping
describe
into
what
their-
happened? Can I describe it?
go ahead.
'Cause so Winter sort of just goes towards it and like reaches out a hand and kind of like orange mist kind of forms from their wrist reaches out towards it, and they just stare at it.
For Winter, when you enter their mind, it is a vast, empty void of shifting green and black. It seems to pulsate.
Like a heartbeat.
Yeah, and along the floor there is a thick fog. You have seen this fog before, in fact. It is the same kind of fog that makes up the veil itself. And away from you, in the center of the area, is the person bound to the floor in chains. They do not acknowledge you, and the chains themselves seem to be made of mist. You feel as though something is watching you now. It does not like that you've intruded, you suppose. But you can't really tell if that's exactly right. In any case, it knows you're there, and it is daring you to go closer.
Winter gives it sort of mental fuck you.
Thing almost seems to laugh. The room seems to thrum a bit more, and then you are violently ejected, throwing you back a little bit.
Oof.
The
They
thing
seem a little bit startled, but not super surprised.
Would there be any visual effect from the civilian when Winter's thrown back a little bit?
now
Or-
looking directly at you, but it does not seem hostile just yet. However, it is slowly reaching to raise its gun.
Winter, what the hell?
Daniel
did
would
you
like.
just do?
We can easily take
Bail,
this thing
bail.
down silently.
Something is watching us. Something's.
Would Sam like to reiterate what he's been
Sam will reiterate by stating very bluntly when Winter seems confused and concerned about that veil.
Yeah, Veil's happening. Something really
Veil
bad
bad.
something bad controlling them.
Veil bad.
Veil mist all over the place. Just mist chains.
You said it's raising
Veil
its
bad.
gun.
No.
slowly. Its movements are very sluggish, as though it's like someone who's just woken up. So their movements are very jerky and sluggish. It is not No Men kind of jerky, and not Unfallen kind of sluggish,
What would it take to knock it out with the butt of a gun?
it would only take one. It does not have a lot of brawn.
Green wants to walk up and try and knock it out.
Alright. Yeah, you need to roll brawn, and you need to roll melee. And your target number is 1. If you miss, I'm going to be extremely disappointed in you, Green.
So brawn and melee. So brawn is 4. Wow. All right. Melee is 1. Good job.
So you managed to knock it to the floor.
Cool.
It
I
just
may-
now
Winter
turns
kind
its
of hype-
attention to... Oh, sorry.
And Winter said, "I may have told the thing to fuck off."
All right. Also, while I knock it out too, I also take the gun away from it and
Alright.
just kind of put it away for now.
Alright, give me a second. I need to look at something really quick.
Yeah.
Feel not
Did a very Winter thing and told a very Eldritch thing to go fuck itself.
Sam is very not happy. This is Veil bad.
Wait, did I just make a mistake taking the gun?
Question in PMs, hold on.
Oh. Okay.
Veil not good.
I just realized I was
Yeah,
muted.
hunted. Oh, not hunted. Winter openly admitted to saying that they told the thing to go fuck itself.
I know. I just now realized I was muted after I said something. Like Crystal, kneel down, okay, to Winter's level. Grab them by the shoulders, look them in the eye, and says, "Winter, can we not, just for like 5 minutes, can we not taunt the things from beyond the shadows of time? I so desperately want just one day where nothing crazy happens, especially with you. Please, Please, for the
You
love
think
of
I'm gonna
Shadow,
respond with?
it's all good, dude. I'm not forcing you to watch
What-
the
what?
chat as well, so it's all
What
good.
do you think I'm gonna
All right, buddy?
respond with?
So now
That's
I can
what you're
actually
saying.
check the thing now that I've responded to that.
You're all good, brother.
Winter just looks at Chris and says, "What do you think I'm gonna respond with?"
One bad.
fucking hell. Please don't let it be more
Can
chaos.
I get like a 30-second recap because my phone bugged and
Okay.
literally couldn't hear anything for like the past 30 seconds, and I don't have the
Nothing
stream
really
on sound, so it doesn't rebound.
Someone can cover that while I roll this really quickly.
Speaking of missing things, I'm going to be back in a second.
Basically, Winter decided to use a chaos song, which is a very fucky whisper trap, and go into the mind of a thing, and figured out that something very eldritch is controlling it.
In other
And
words,
they repeated that.
is right.
And they also told the thing to go fuck itself, and they admitted to saying that.
And they triggered that particular. I guess you could call it a mind slave to start to try and attack them, but because it's
Bill
so
Slave
slow,
bad.
And
Yeah.
I knocked it
Also,
out.
I will state this now. No, Dragon, you did not knock
never
it
mind,
out.
never
You
mind.
killed it.
Wait, what? Fuck!
Oh,
I didn't. I wanted to knock it out though. God damn it!
Yeah, no, you succeeded. But the
Sandwich
problem
would
is,
give Sandwich would give Green a thumbs up.
here's the thing, though.
Green just kind of looks
You
down at
knocked
the
it
ball.
out, yes.
Oh no!
Claire.
You knocked it out,
Claire.
yes. But you used an improvised weapon,
Fuck!
and that can still do damage if I roll right.
Green just kind of
Claire,
looks
is
down a little
is
fucking
it out
shocked and is
possible
like,
to try and heal it?
oh.
No, it's dead.
Okay.
Feel very bad.
Green
Um,
just kind of looks down at the body, checks for a pulse, and is like, he just kind of shakes his head and punches his hand against the fucking floor a little bit.
Zukov good.
Okay, to Zukov, since
Yeah.
this is going to affect Sneaky Freaky just a little bit.
I already sent you that.
Yeah, I know. When the thing dies, the soul of it does not go to them.
Oh,
It seems as though it was dragged by something else.
I'm back. What did I miss?
shit. Well, apparently I killed
Someone
it.
got stolen by Void. Void bad. Veil bad.
Feel bad.
Whose soul got stolen by the veil?
Green accidentally kill a civilian.
I didn't fucking mean to.
Good job.
Chris
Here's
is just like, you hear Chris muffled
Um,
screaming. but
sometimes people
Janet
die,
would
and
like
we
to
gotta just accept
investigate
that.
if she can still hear the voices, or if they're on alert.
They can't hear a thing. They are
Okay.
still discussing things all they want.
Zukov takes a long drag from his cigarette and just moves it into the room.
No.
Well,
Winter kind of like pats where they have the bottles of alcohol on them, just in case they need to drink it to fix the guts thing.
Nothing, I'm taking it
Alright,
out.
Apothecary, I know this wasn't your intention,
Oh,
but for
fine.
some reason you gave me the idea of when Sam is done with a cigarette, he just eats it.
Wait, what?
What?
I don't know why I imagined it.
nicotine French fry.
Oh, okay.
He just tears off the end that's slightly burnt and chews on the rest.
In
Well,
any case,
then.
yeah, no, our mind slave friend kind of collapses to the floor and is a crumpled mess.
I just
And upon death, the rune shackled around its neck vanishes. It looked like it had been a brand into the skin, but it just leached away. There's no sign of it.
so Green.
And can Winter do something?
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Sorry. Green just
Yeah.
Green just quickly grabs the corpse and kind of puts it on the corner on its back and puts the person's hands on their chest like a little honorable way, and then just kind of gets up huffing a little bit angrily.
Hold on.
GG, Green. You have to be
Winter-
delicate with these things.
Winter just goes up to the corpse and kind of closes its eyes.
So gone, feel bad.
Chris nods in approval of Winter's action.
The only thing that Winter's gonna get approval from.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Well, imagine Chris getting
Wait.
chewed out by Andre for having
Claire.
not stopped Winter doing several stupid things.
I have a question about that specific whisper that Winter cast.
Steal their dreams.
Yeah, in theory, in a situation like that, could Winter bring another person into the mind?
If
Genuine
they
question.
added their guts in and are willing to take the guts damage, I will
Okay.
allow it. They also have to be physically touching Winter.
Sam, if we get another chance, Sam is interested in doing that if Winter does that again.
I mean, if you bring it up to Winter, they'd probably be fine with it.
Yep.
Because Sam is now curious what happened there and also has an idea. As dumb as he is, he has ideas.
Green attempts pacifist route.
The two of them are dumb in different ways.
Side route.
Yeah. Green committed
Winter
accidental violence.
Winter has no brain cells in like
Green
in like
breached the Geneva Convention or suggestions.
It's the Geneva Suggestions. What do you mean? We don't have the Geneva Conventions anymore in this game. So I am assuming now that there is nothing in sight, with the rest of the party like to move up.
yeah, we're gonna move up.
Sam wants to actually try to look around the right corner into
This
the
one?
third room. Yes.
All right, give me a second. Let me just. Yeah.
He
So
has
to
enough
Zukov, yeah, no, you just feel its soul get yanked by something.
That's why I said he takes a long drag of a cigarette and walks into the room. He
Yeah.
goes to look at the other doorway.
So this one.
Yeah.
Zukov and Sam being quick about this.
Valid of them. Just.
Because the longer they're there, the more likely there is for a mistake to happen.
Yep. There's also the chance that one of those things might come in behind you and just bump into you.
Yeah.
And you don't know if that will actually trigger them.
You know what?
So.
While they're doing this, Green would actually just like to post up back by the main door to make sure none of the other ones come inside.
It's not a terrible idea, Green.
See,
But-
he has good ideas sometimes.
Yeah, see, he's the protagonist. Sometimes he has the best ideas.
Not
Sometimes.
The protagonist.
He is the
You are the
protagonist. Every one of us
protagonist.
has agreed.
Wait,
Even the DM has declared that he's basically the party face. If
Alright, so
any
hold on.
decisions are going to be going through him,
Okay, so hold on,
congratulations,
listen.
baby.
Listen.
God damn it.
I have a question. Just by show of hand, or not show of hands, but show of voices, who agrees Green is the protagonist? Say aye.
Why?
I-
Z.
Why?
Everybody but you, Dragon, agrees.
God damn it.
I said Z and Y, not I.
Oh, fair enough.
That's enough, but you agree, though, don't you?
Yeah.
God damn it.
So it's unanimous.
Also,
And then-
Okay, back on topic. Winter kind of just goes up to Sandwich and like taps him, and like just motions to where the ball came around when they did the whispers was
Uh-huh.
like saying, "I'm gonna try and do that again. Do you want to help?"
Veil bad, yes.
Veil.
They give him a thumbs up.
He looks nervous more than he has any right to be.
Savage is like awkwardly thumbsing up back. I can just see that.
So this is the moment when Winter is gonna take out one of their bottles of alcohol and down it.
Oh my God.
you just hear Chris like almost scream, but like cover his mouth. It's just like Winter, Winter, please.
Any case. So to Zukov,
They give him a sharp look. They just give him a look like, shut the fuck up, dude.
all right. So to Zukov, you can actually see two individuals that are actually conscious in the center of the room talking, while more of the common folk run around.
Veil bad.
They have on their robes the same symbol you saw earlier, but unlike before, it is not chains.
Is it
And then to Sam, you see boxes and you see a couple more of the common folk.
Is it possible to sneak towards the two?
It is, but unlike the common folk, they are aware, so this will be a harder roll.
Okay, what would the TN be for that?
Let me... It'd be a 3.
Okay. Okay. Just hold on a second. Okay.
How
The TNs.
aware are they?
In this,
How aware do they
Where
look?
are
Do
the-
they look completely conscious, or do
You
they
mean
look...
the RCs?
yeah.
No, the three in the right room, because you said they're more conscious, or was I incorrect?
No, I was talking about the RCs.
Ah, okay.
The common folk are still the same dull drones organizing things in boxes.
Sam would probably look at the rest of the group and like point at the room and say, "Clear backs?" Question mark.
That might be wise, because if the stealth goes wrong to get to the RCs, it will trigger everything in the room.
It didn't. He makes it.
Alright.
I accepted nothing less.
Mm,
He will try to get
can I
less
do the can I do the whispers thing again?
on these?
I'm just trying to get any more information I can out of them.
There's 3 of them though, so it might be a good idea to try
Yeah.
to thin them out first and have something ready to take out the third.
So, to Zukov, you managed to slink your way inside the room with none of the things noticing you and pause behind a filing cabinet or just in general blockage, right?
Yeah.
And you can see that the 2 cultists are sitting there talking over a table with papers on it.
All right.
Both of them seem to be arguing of anything. But you can't quite make out what the argument is, other than clipped sentences of upscale, more workers, da-da-da-da-da, right? It seems that they are arguing over how best to scale up their operations.
Which one of the other party members has the best stealth?
I think that's
Sam.
Chris. Or, no, Sam, yeah. But Sam also wants to clear out our backs.
Sandwich is with Winter at the moment.
The idea I was having is to grab one of them, and another person grabs the other one, and subdue both of them at the same time, so no alarms get raised.
Subdue both of them and maybe question them or kill them.
That's what the idea was, yeah.
Or invade one of their minds potentially, but clearing our
could-
backs would also
could
be a good idea
attempt-
because then it'd be less
Yeah,
hazardous.
but
something
with
from
steal their
behind them.
dreams, they have to be asleep. So
He could attempt to take one and hold the other up, hostage-wise.
Wait
I don't
until
know.
the rest of the party's there to back you up.
Yeah.
unless Claire wants to let me try it, I think they have to be asleep or like in the same mental state as the drones.
You can try it. I can't guarantee it'll work.
Oh,
And I'd
cold
probably
are
give you.
If that's the case,
Can I get Sandwich to help with
wait
it?
down the other party members.
You can, but I wouldn't recommend trying it now.
Okay.
I would recommend trying to clear out the things in the back because in total, right now, you are looking at 8 enemies in this area,
Yes.
and 6 of them are civilians. And I get the feeling that Green and some of the other party members do not want to kill any more of the civilians.
That was not malicious.
mean,
but
The
he's
only
not
the only
aware
thing
of
the only
it.
any
weapons I
qualms
have
with it.
would probably kill them though.
Scannet would have no qualms with it. She can silence any like weapon to kill like most of these if she can land the silence.
Remember, grab her on the neck and just squeeze gently.
Not hit them upside the head with a pistol.
I mean, theoretically, I can also say this. If you knock one of the cultists out, that does technically count as sleeping.
Yes, chokehold.
Sleeper hold, yep.
I mean, we could like also just like
Yeah.
jump them and like catch them off guard and then just
You know
bat them.
what? What is my
That's the idea. That's why I need.
I would like to also address this outside of character. If we took out the side room, there are crates, and we could check for the items we were trying to, take back to town.
Yeah.
Down somewhere. I know you
Yeah,
guys have been distracted, but yes, you do have another goal here.
It is
So,
not to
yeah.
kill everybody, it is to get the stuff back to the city.
The mystery here
Yeah,
is
Winter's
secondary.
gonna go and try and knock one of them out.
All right,
Like,
it's only one. You should theoretically be able. Would Sandwich like to knock another one out?
Yeah, but with
Sam
that-
would and would like to see if anybody would like to follow them and join in suit.
Might want to consider it.
Scannet
This
would
is
just
important.
watch over
Chris.
because she cannot really do much. She can't even shoot.
Chris, do you want to come follow your chaotic ward?
Yes.
Hunt sounds as tired as Chris does.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You see, it's called acting.
I mean, Chris just did Winter down an entire bottle of what's essentially Russian moonshine and not get
if it's a roll of
And
one like
knock it.
before,
Yeah, no, all of these are rolls of 1.
yeah,
However, be aware, I will have to roll for either fists or
It's possible to knock them out without actually doing any damage. Like I said, like
improvised weapons will allow you to do it. Fists won't. I will count chokehold as improvised weapon.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a chokehold.
Same with me. Yeah, I'll try and do chokehold.
Sam's
three of
is
you are
an
gonna-
instant clear.
Note to self, not going to use the butt of the
Yeah, I'm just
gun
gonna bump that up to a
knock
5,
the
and then I'm good.
Yeah, same with me.
Even if Sam rolled a 1, he'd be an instant 6. There's no fail.
Yeah, no, there is not. So let's see if you kill any of them this time.
But I thought they did
Alright,
so-
one of them lives, the other 2 die.
That works.
Thought we were doing chokeholds.
Yeah.
So for Winter and Sam, yours go down dead, and you accidentally crush their esophaguses, and
Yeah, Sam's is probably not the prettiest
Winter-
scene. He tries, but he doesn't manage to be
Yes.
elegant.
Yeah,
a bit
Winter
more-
is stronger than they appear.
Chris
Um,
is
being
looking
a
for
bit
one.
more-
Okay,
A
Scanner
bit
would like
more-
to investigate the crates.
I'll move
So
her in a second. Let me finish my narration, damn it. Chris, being a bit more experienced, manages to knock his to the floor. They are unconscious but still breathing, which is more than both Sam and Winter can say.
I worry Sam's guy is missing a head.
So for scan it, you want to go in and poke around the crates, yeah?
Sam
Yeah.
would like to join in that because we have a minute before that guy wakes up at least.
Yeah, same with Chris.
All right, you three.
Yeah,
all
Winter's gonna do that too.
the Investigation.
Chris is going to point at the guy and say, "Winter, watch, make sure he doesn't make up."
Well,
Sorry, Clay.
Sam can either go in with Winter or
What is investigation again?
it's guts. Sam can either go in or they can look around.
What's the TN?
Winter, are you gonna
The
wait on
TN will
the
be 3.
investigation, or are you gonna start
She
looting
can't
real
do
quick?
it. She has a T. She has investigation as 0,
I'll
but
wait.
Guts has 2.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
you won't be able to
I'll
make
hold
it.
back.
Never
They're
mind.
gonna actually listen to Chris for once.
Well, no, he's not
Everybody's
going to go.
looting
He's telling them
first,
to
then.
watch the unconscious guy.
Yeah, that's what Winter's doing. They're gonna listen to it for once and not loot.
Okay.
Just as a precaution.
Winter doesn't want to do the sneaky breaky mind control or mind poke.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
Let's
Would
not
Sam
do
like
that
to
yet.
follow
She's
them
just gonna
in?
go do
This
that.
will require guts damage on Sam's part, but maybe Winter will be willing to share their alcohol.
I am willing to share the alcohol. Yes.
I know. Chris sees someone's about to do
Sam
that.
also
he will-
has a +1 temp on their guts as well.
Chris was what?
Chris sees what
What
Winter's about to
Chris?
do. What? I say, Chris sees what Winter's about to do, and he walks over and is just like, "If you are going to damage your psyche, communing with the shadows beyond time, at least do it with adult supervision," and hold out a hand.
I am 8. I am a legal adult. Excuse me.
Yeah, no. You're
Can we
legally an
get
adult.
good-
Mentally, you're about 12.
All right,
Can we get
scan it.
shinies first?
Bitch. Winter just like kind of puffs up and is like, bitch, the fuck.
Sam is offended at the fact that they won't listen to him.
Okay. Anyway,
Winter will
those
not
of you
hesitate
that
to slap a
are
bitch.
actually able to do the investigation roll, please go for it. Green, you can move if you would want. I don't think anything's going to be coming in, and I think it's pretty safe. Plus, all your party is gone but you.
I mean, the other.
What is the investigation roll again? Sorry.
It's an investigation of 3.
So
Guts. You're rolling for guts.
So,
okay.
Green is just curious. Is there a door on the front of this building at all?
Yeah, there already is, but it's propped open, and it's very obvious that these things will notice if you
Close it.
close it.
All right.
Because they do seem aware of extreme changes in their.
Okay.
What? That doesn't.
Whoops.
That's not right.
Mm,
The bot. I think you broke the bot.
I think just as a precaution, Green
Um,
would still like to just make sure nothing comes through.
I'm not sure if that's right.
You did a D36, not
No,
3D6.
I did 3d6, I swear.
What?
Thing you can
Why
get
did
with
they do
3d6.
Okay, there, it rolled right this time.
Can you bump those
That is a
up?
fail.
Roll them? No. Alright, so that's a fail. What about Scan It and Chris? and
I
Winter?
can't even try. I only have
What's the
a
TN?
investigation
It's
of
3.
It's
I only have
3.
guts of 2 and 0 on investigation.
I have 6 guts.
Oh, you would have 5 to work with if you don't have Investigation Hunted.
Oh yeah, true.
But you would still have 2 in reserve, even if you rolled 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if Claire thought of this based off the whisper scars, but there's something.
I can bump that 4, and then I'm gonna re-roll that 2 in that one.
Need to think. What do you want me to think of as the whisper scars there?
I don't know if you thought about this when you created it, but some of the whisper scars glow.
No, we are perfectly aware they glow.
I keep barely
Yeah.
losing.
Okay. In Winter, can you even reach an investigation of 3?
What?
If you would
Can I
like
add
to
my
search
sports
this.
to it?
No.
It's guts.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Alright. That means it is just left for the whisper roll. This time, now that you've been in there, you have experience, so it's rolling against their guts and smarts, or guts or smarts. So either way, it's 1.
All right.
You are welcome to go poking in the
Sam,
With Chris and Sandwich, I guess.
yeah, Sans could put his hand on Winter's shoulder, so he's in
both
contact.
Chris and Sandwich, please
Yeah.
take 1 guts damage since you were assisting with this.
Yep.
Chris is just here for adult supervision.
Winter
Sam
is
needs to
an
know.
adult. Winter
Sam needs to know.
An even more adult.
Like someone who has lived a life full of godless little children like Winter.
Winter will literally strangle Chris. I swear to God.
Anyways,
That's why.
Yeah, 6.
you
I
guys don't even need
pass.
to.
Yeah. I pass.
So, you guys enter the Vale because Hope succeeded in their roll. Neither Sandwich nor Chris needed to roll. They just take 1 guts damage, and hopefully Winter will be willing to share the alcohol after. For them, after the orange smoke clears from them arriving, they are once more in the void that Winter was in before, the pulsating green and black. This time, while the void is the feeling you get is curious, yes, towards Chris and Winter. Towards Sandwich, you feel a great disdain. Like before, the person is in the room, chained, and yeah. It seems, though, that this person has been in captivity less time because there are less chains and the chains in the room is smaller. It feels like, anyway. And with Sandwich, you can see a faint glow. This faint glow is bluey purple. It is not the pulsating greeny black that the rest of the room is. And the ground almost seems to try and repulse itself from him.
Can I go and try and free the guy from the Miss Janes?
Alright.
Oh, God.
I thought Winter was the irresponsible one.
Chris is irresponsible only when
Only
there
when
is
he wants to be.
opportunity. Then it's not completely.
I have a
risky.
question. Do the chains go away from the person? Like they're coming from
They
the
are
outside
latched
inward?
onto the floor, but they're latched onto the floor, but it almost seems like they are plants of sorts in a way, because it seems like there are veins or roots running from the very bases of the chains where normally they would be plates bolted down to the floor.
Intriguing.
So they're
Just-
sinking into the floor, or are they going outward from the center?
They're wrapping inwards around the person from the floor.
Okay.
So it's very much as though
they've been wrapped in them.
Maybe not go break the wing. You kind of like go and like poke the chains with like the end of my bayonet.
All right. Let me just roll for something.
Oh God.
If Winter comes back with Chris dead, I don't know what's
Or
gonna
Mind
happen.
Slave ever might just kill someone.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay, you're safe, Chris. That being said, the tip of your bayonet is not. Poking the chain with the bayonet has the chain sort of absorb a part of it in. It almost... and it passes it towards the person stabbing them. The person yelps in pain, and on the outside for scan it, you can see the person flinch in their unconscious state.
Okay, so don't touch the chains.
Another question that doesn't affect the actual in thing: is there anything happening outside with this all happening, like for Scannet to see?
That's
For
what-
scan it,
That's
I
what she
just
said.
I just saw
faintly
the
scan
guy.
it can see a faint glowing thing on Sandwich, but they can't quite make out the shape of it, but it is there.
Scanner would like to investigate.
Alright?
This is fun.
Scannet, I ask that you roll
Super interesting.
Scannet, I ask that you roll an investigation of 3.
God damn it, I can't do it. Why?
Sandwich's secret is safe for now, I guess.
This is so. I need to upgrade your
Bastard
guns.
child is safe.
This is evil.
Sam
I need
would like
upgrade
to
your guns.
gesture Winter to follow and walk towards the chains as well to see if his field of influence would affect the chains. He wouldn't touch
Yeah,
them,
whisper-
but he would see if getting close enough would do anything.
Indeed, it does something. The closer Sandwich gets to the chains, the more the chains seem to try and move away from him, going as far for a couple of them to fall away. As soon as he's right next to the person, the chains all shrivel up and leave.
Chris
All
use like a small golf clap.
Does Scannet
just
see
kind of
anything
starts
different
beaming.
on the person's tattoo,
It's
quote
gone.
unquote?
It disappears in a flash of sickly green light, and it leaves a nasty burn mark, but otherwise it's gone. The 3 of you that are in the mind feel an angry presence and angry displeasure. It specifically directed at Sandwich, and then you're immediately ejected from the mind as the room disappears.
Say, like before where the director Chris just like has to say to the angry presence, like, take it up with our fucking lawyer, buddy.
Your lawyer, Sandwich!
Oh my god.
So-
Present to the court, purple glow.
So to the 3 of you that entered in, you have seemingly attracted something's attention. And to Zukov, you see the cultists still and look mildly freaked out,
Oh no.
Good.
but they don't seem to be acting just yet.
I have a question for you, DM.
Yes.
About the enchantment on the end of his Beast Slayer rifle, can I remove that and put it on a different gun, or is it permanently fixated to it?
It's carved into the barrel of the gun.
Got it. So I can't go
No.
in there and hitman the ship. I can try something else though.
So,
So I want to take this moment to act.
alright.
He wants to go up from behind the cultist on the left, and he wants to put his knife to his throat, and he wants to point his heavy revolver at the other cultist and wave it towards the ground.
Second.
Cheeky breaky man, cheeky breaky man.
I believe in you, you brave Russian bastard.
Alright. So,
Damn,
honestly,
Scaly.
you're already in there without them noticing, and they are deeply disturbed. So I'm just going to make your target number for this one 1. So go.
They're
for it.
completely ajar from everything happening all at once like this.
What TN did you say?
1,
One.
because they're freaking out and they aren't
F5.
noticing.
They're not happy.
So,
I'm assuming you just auto make it.
Yeah, he got a 5.
All right.
The immunity
So-
boost.
You get there, and before they notice it, there is a knife pressed to their throat, and the other one has their hands up away from everything. They don't even call for the civilians, but the civilians do pause.
He's going to motion for them to for the one that he's pointing at to get on the ground.
They get to their knees on the floor.
He wants to. He's going to choke the other one out now.
That is a brawn check of 3.
3. Okay.
That is not what I expected to happen. I won't lie, Claire.
Yeah, he chokes him. He chokes him out.
Watching Zukov work is mesmerizing.
He got 2 successes.
That's
and
scary.
everyone-
There is a
everyone
reason
rolled
why
a
he is
5.
one of Andre's inner circle.
So yeah, he choked that guy out.
Yeah.
The other one's still.
So the other cultist collapses to the floor. Their knife has the same marking that is on their clothes and you have seen around the neck, and they also have an amulet of the same make.
He's going to go to the other one.
The other one is watching in terror.
He's going to go to the other one on the ground, put his gun away, take a cigarette out, and he's going to breathe a tiny bit of his poison gas and demand him to tell him what's going on.
Jesus.
See if
God,
the
Jesus.
intimidation works. So I need Zukov to roll his guts. And
All of them? Question mark.
yes, his guts versus their guts, and whoever gets the most successes wins.
What's their guts?
Their guts is 5.
He has 6.
Alright, so
Ooh.
it's a very close thing. It's whoever gets more successes.
Wait, hold on. Actually, 6 plus the cigarettes, that's 7. Hold
Yep.
on.
It'll be whoever gets the most successes.
That's... I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on.
I can flat out tell you, as long as you get more than 1 success, you win.
Jesus.
So far, he's gotten 3 because I bumped up 2 of them. Give me a quick second.
Oh god, you're just gonna go overkill.
I didn't bump all of them. I didn't roll all of them at once.
God.
Zukov is a very scary individual.
Yes, he is.
Dice I can roll.
I love him already.
I love him dearly. He's great. He got very confused out of Walmart.
That's 4 successes.
Yep, no, you win. The man on the floor in front of you just starts blubbering like an infant.
And what has he been told?
Alright. He hasn't been told much. But what you get from him is this. The leader of the cult here has been in what he claims is direct communication with someone on the upper echelons of their religion, from what you can tell. Apparently, that person in the upper echelons is sending down messages from the god itself. He doesn't go into detail what the god is, only referring to them as the night of as the father of fog, so on and so forth, right?
Okay.
The rotten one, so and such. So that is the only time his terrified tone changes, is when he's speaking about the rotten one or the master of puppets.
And how does his tone change?
It becomes more reverent and awed. As though-
Inspired.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah, he seems like he doesn't even realize that Zukov spooked him really badly when he's speaking of this deity.
so tell me, what's his brawn?
His brawn is the same as the other one. It is 3.
Oh, okay. Give me a quick second.
I was just bullying these men.
Give me a second.
Oh, so much for
Zukov
the
is deciding
cultists.
whether to kill.
One of them is unconscious. I can theoretically do the steal their dreams thing on them again.
So I'm
Say-
gonna roll something real quick. Just give me a second.
I was gonna say, I'm also taking rolls. I'm gonna try and use the physical dice for once. Because I'm tired of the dice bot hating me.
Perfectly welcome to, Hunted.
Oh my
If I
I
god!
can
might end
find my
up buying my own
supply, I
die for
might
this
be able
I
to
game.
think
do it.
I think I have my dice with me.
I might end up buying a die pack for this game specifically.
Oh,
It
I
just
have
needs
like
to be D6s. You don't.
I have too many dice. I have so many dice.
So I'm guessing the cultist is done talking, right?
Yeah, no. All you're getting now is just blubbering about
I got
how the rotted one is coming and how it will remake the world in its image, so on and so forth.
He's going to place his boot on his chest to get him to stop.
Jesus.
Thank you for your contribution. He's going to stomp down on his throat. I rolled a 5 and the brawn is 3, right?
Jesus Christ.
Since his
God
brawn
damn.
is 7, he counts as doing 2 damage for a melee hit. I rolled the extra 2 successes. That's 3 damage.
All these dice are so pretty.
The Zukhov's stomp just kind of snaps their neck and crushes their windpipe completely, leaving just the unconscious one. And the three in the room, the civilians, just kind of stop what they're doing and stare dead ahead.
He's going to pick up the unconscious one out of the chair, and he's going to sneak back towards the others.
Question: dead ahead, as in which direction?
Just the
Yeah.
way they're facing, they don't even seem to respond to
Oh,
anything.
they just they just turn like it's a robot just turned off.
Yeah,
So he's
they've
gonna bring
entered
the
sleep
other
mode
one
essentially.
back to the others now.
All right.
Hey, what about the guy that we got the chains off of in the mine?
They're now sleeping, but the chains is gone, so you don't know what the effect has been. So, yeah. So Zukov can just stroll right on in.
Yeah, so he comes in and he drops the unconscious guy at the feet at Winter's feet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Winter kind of looks up at him, looks down at him, gives like a thumbs up, and kind of just. Does anyone want to help me with this, or just
Maybe
What
you
did
should
you-
call Green in.
What did
Green?
you do? Why do I smell blood on your boot?
Green kind
All
of
he
just
says is,
Gotta
My
see these.
job.
before he moves or anything, he kind of just takes a peek out the door, make sure nothing is kind of moving
Yep.
in on them.
Yep, nope. In fact, everything outside has started to go still. There's a couple of them that have just stalled,
Intriguing.
just like the
Oh,
ones
no.
in the room.
Okay. Well, Green kind of slowly moves back and then kind of cautiously makes his way into the room with everybody else.
Like with Green, when he enters, of course, sees the scene in front of him, and there's just the unconscious cultist now.
Is there any side effects from us going in that mine and doing that to the unconscious civilian?
No, not at all.
just the guts damage? But yeah,
Well, there
Which
is.
you
but
can
we
cure
all see
through
that.
drinking.
yes.
So, what am I doing?
To you.
You're here to witness this
Everyone is
fuckery
in
happening.
range, including Scan It, technically. If they would like to join Winter in going into this mind, Winter should
They
probably
just gotta-
pass around the alcohol first to those that
Yeah.
went in before.
So Sam's gonna be honest. Don't want to make more angry. Worried.
She just gives them like a pat. It just gives them like a pat on the back.
And it's
He's-
probably not wise for all of you to go in.
Yeah, he's unnerved and he's gonna watch the teens back from the doorway.
I'd also note that
Scanner
it's
would
probably not a
not
good idea
want
for
to go in.
Chris to go in again, solely because Chris has already gone in, and you don't know what it'll affect the person who's not the one that's actually using the whisper.
Also, I'll be right back. Sorry, I have to go to the bathroom.
Also, Winter has no self-preservation instinct.
Sam's just unnerved by what he saw in the last one.
Scan
frankly.
it,
Instead, I will
looking
leave
at
everyone here for a second. I need to go as well. So I'll let you guys debate and roleplay on discuss what you would like to do with our unconscious friends here.
Time.
So we can all agree that Zukov definitely killed someone, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Understatement of the century.
Can confirm.
Scanner will
Winter
probably
is
not
just
join
expects it from him at this
in
point.
with her.
Actually, that's a good question. Has Chris ever met Zukov? Or at least heard
Yeah.
of Zukov?
Yeah, N's kind of AFK at the moment, I think.
I
would
think that'd
just
be
like
more
to
of a clear question.
I would
Okay.
like just
He's back.
sorry. I would like
Yeah.
just to say that Sam is visibly visibly concerned about what just happened and about the fact that all the people have stopped. Like he can hear that they've stopped moving, and that doesn't have him very happy.
Chris actually agrees with him about not going in if we've pissed it off.
Chris didn't piss it off
Seeing-
directly, to be fair.
Saying that, you guys are
Um,
not going in. Scannet would also not go in.
the way Winter and Chris know each other is very obvious because he's dating their sister, and he has to deal with them now a lot.
Turn is apothecary back.
Nope. He won't be back till the end of the session, let's just be honest. So,
Oh,
Claire,
geez.
I have a question I'd like to ask. Based on how close Chris is with, the Blanchettes, would he either know Zukov or at least heard of Zukov?
He knows Zukov well.
Oh God.
They're all part of Andre's inner circle. You tend to get to know the person you work with.
Yeah.
I guess while Green is in here, he just kind of moves over a little bit to check on the civilian laying on the
Civ.
ground and see how he's doing.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
it's a she first
Chris
off.
prob-
Oh, sorry, she.
Chris probably knew Winter before they actually became an adult.
Yes, this is why Chris probably sees Winter as a child.
No,
Yeah,
Chris has a
yeah.
protective instinct.
I have a question, Claire. Or are you? Sorry. Nice. I'm gonna pause for a sec. Let my brain not get overwhelmed by it. Stupid.
In the meantime, for Green, civilian sign.
Okay.
There's a bruise forming where Chris, choked him out, but otherwise, they're breathing fine, steady. It's almost like they're just asleep.
Okay.
There, I got my brains together. Hello.
Yes, yeah, Chris is definitely looking for a civilian to make sure he didn't accidentally cause any more harm than necessary.
Did Chris cause any extra harm?
No.
Sam would go to the doorway to watch out just in case.
Winter pipes up, if anyone wants to join me on this, you're gonna have to put a hand on my shoulder or something. Also, I will say this now, Winter has a very strange accent. Like it's just strange.
Okay.
Judging by the feeling you guys got last time, it is probably not a wise idea for Winter to go alone. At least 2 other people should accompanying them.
Yeah.
And preferably those that have not already gone.
Green kind of gets up, shivers a bit, and goes
Skama
over to
might do
Winter
good.
and stands ready.
Is Skama a Whispers character?
Yeah, Scannet is a Whisper character.
They might do good in there.
Yeah, if
Terribly
you want,
terrible
you can.
wrong.
Actually.
Sorry, what was
Well,
that?
I also only have 2 guts, and I'm not trying to get this character killed.
Sam.
It
could
only
probably-
does one. It only does 1 damage, and I have enough alcohol to heal everyone up.
Sam could also hand her a cigarette, which is +1 guts. Cigarettes are cheap, so
I'll join them, I guess.
Let's wait till Ed gets back to see if he wants to do this.
also, Claire, what do you think of those dye I found?
They're absolutely gorgeous. I want them.
Oh, can you send them to me? I want to see.
Yeah,
I
one
should go
second.
check on my die. I should
You know
have
what?
some
So
of these
professional,
just
everyone.
laying around.
All right.
I'm just
I'm-
gonna send it into the main chat, the general chat for you all to see, because I'm not gonna send it to every single person individually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, those are cool. Oh, I actually have ones that are super similar to those. Except they're I have ones that are
those
brass and
look
blue.
so good.
I know
Black
what
and
you're talking
neon
about. 'Cause
colors.
I think they're similar to. They're from the same group, I think, but
I have brass and blue ones.
I like purple. Some of these so bad.
I mean, I would like if Ed got back sooner and Zukov went in with you guys, but if you guys want to do it now, we can.
I'm
I'm willing to wait for him. Just wait a couple more minutes.
Yeah. Let you
I'm
guys
not gonna
discuss
lie.
about going in or discuss about things Winter's seen, so on and so forth.
So I'm not gonna lie. I would like to actually step away to send this link of these dice to the person I let order for me because I don't have an Amazon account and they have Amazon Prime. So
I
Oh.
Can I talk about the accent thing I mentioned, Winter?
I mean, sure. Green doesn't know any of the things Winter's seen yet, so someone
Yeah,
might
that
want
might
No,
to
be
the
go in.
accent, like Fizz, like speaking accent.
yeah, but it might be a good idea to warn Green as well in a minute.
Yeah,
And Scomet.
yeah. So, do we want to? Yeah.
If you guys
With
want to go in, you can, or you can wait for Apothecary. Because I would
Yeah,
like
I'll wait for
Zukov to go
Apothecary.
in, but
I'll wait for Apothecary.
This might take several years.
I'll wait.
But Winter's
Please wait.
original nationality was British, but they do not sound really British at all.
Yeah.
Like at all. They sound
you
more
kinda
like
get
their
when
parent
you're,
who's from Louisiana.
this is what you get when you're born in Britain, and then you move to France.
Yeah, and their parent and aunt's are from Louisiana, and their dad's from France, and their other mom is from France.
Yeah.
Families from France. I mean, don't get me wrong, both Ever and Andre have a slightly odd accent as well, due to the fact that they sound like they're a weird mix of French and German.
Winter just sounds really fucking weird.
Let me see. In
Like
any case.
French, like kind of French, British,
Let me
German, Louisianan, just weird mishmash of things.
Alright. Let me see. I'm just gonna roll for something really quick while Apothecary's not
Okay.
here. So we have something to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually, like Chris's accent is just generic American.
So, our unconscious civilian friend is actually starting to come to a little bit.
I
So
think
you-
there might be a problem.
Winter gets like their little water pouch ready just in case the person needs to drink something.
You know, attacks them, whatever.
Scan it. We'll get ready to punch him to sleep.
The person kind of gets up. She looks around confused, and then just starts to sort of panic, like, and asks, who are you? Where am I?
We just saved you from being a mind slave.
Yeah, that.
What?
Okay.
Okay. So so basically, you know, so there are creatures in the Vale, and some of them are apparently able to
I have a feeling she doesn't
have some form of mind control over people, and you were one of those people.
Yeah, no, you aren't getting anything intelligible from this woman. She's having a bit of a panic attack.
Winter just hands her the water.
She thankfully takes it and then hands it back after she's taken a drink and calmed down just a little bit. Now that you can actually get a good look at her, now that she's, not a mind slave, you don't think they've been feeding these people at all or having them drink.
What did I miss?
No, I think Winter actually has some rations on them. They are going to hand her the rations like immediately.
Extremely
What about
thankful.
Dumbass on the ground.
Please,
Chris-
they look kind of worried, like, please don't starve on us.
Chris also gives another nod of approval to Winter on this action.
You learn that the woman's name is Melissa and that she is from Rims.
Eh?
We came from there. We were trying to recover some supplies that were stolen from there.
We're coming from Renard, not Rems.
Right, shut up. Yeah, it's close enough. I'm dumb.
Bruh.
She also seems a bit panicked considering she had a husband and 2 kids back home. And the last thing she remembers is going to the town market to get food for dinner and then just nothing. And then waking up here. our civilian woke up and asked for the cucklefuck on the floor. We wanted to know. I was waiting to send them in to see if you wanted to join them, which I would prefer everyone at least get one shot at going in. But
Sure.
all right. So
Okay,
our entry
so-
party is
Freedom
Green,
already,
Zukov,
so
Scanna,
it's
and Winter.
that.
And Winter kind of just like kind of puts their hands on her shoulders, like, just stay here for a minute. I got to do something to get behind something. Okay.
It's like the woman just nods. She'll be fine. She has Chris and Sandwich here.
Okay.
Sam's
She just
like in
Winter
the
just
doorway.
looks at the two of them, says, "Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up," and then takes it. And
I'm
then takes
sad you think so little of me.
I have two things.
You think so little of me as well,
Three
so
things.
yeah.
One, Sandwich is just looming in the doorway like a wall.
So
he has
you're
medium
rolling
armor on
against-
and everything.
Winter takes a deep breath and does the Steal Their Dreams thing.
Yep, it's a target number against their smarts, so it's going to be a 3 for them.
Got it.
So slightly harder than normal.
Yeah.
Second, Sam would nod at the
Uh,
woman, the dazed woman, to let her know it's okay for a moment, and then look back where he's watching his charge.
She seems to be calming down now that she knows she's all right. And she's
I can
extremely
bump up
thankful.
the two, but
What's the name of the town we're from again?
They're
Well,
from
you
Green.
also
yeah,
have me, who's
yeah,
a whisper user.
Also,
It
don't
has been
forget,
completed.
everyone around you technically has thrown a die into the pool. So Green, Zukov, and Scannet have all put technically a die in. So you.
Yeah, then I definitely make the save. Then I definitely make it.
All right. So this time when you enter, unlike before where it's chains and a person in the center, this time you see what looks like an altar, like the one in the town. Except this one's a bit more living, I guess you could say. In this one also has all the blazers lit. In the town, the one that you have only has 2 lit. This one has all 5 lit.
Oh.
Yeah, this one has all 5 lit, and the effigy in the center is the same as the marks you've been seeing. However, it seems like it is a giant hanging fang or scythe blade. You can't really tell. It looks like an odd mix between the two. And then the odd eye on the flame is looking at you and blinking. It does not seem particularly enthused with your actions, and you can still feel that presence of anger.
Winter kind of just looks back up it and just says, and just it just gives it like a sort of defiant look, like,
yep.
You don't want me here. I don't want to be here. I need some answers.
So for Zukov actually does not look human anymore while he is in here. There is an odd wreath of black, like a burial shroud over him, but you can't actually make out any of his features anymore. It's just a blob of smoke.
Would Winter know about that, or?
I mean, that's up to Zukov whether he said something or not with him.
He's marching straight towards Velder.
Yep. The thing regards Zukov with neutrality. It's not hostile like it was with Samich. Instead,
Look at with little regard as well.
Yeah. The altar also, I will note, has 3 things on it. It has the ritual knife, like before. It has a chain, and it has a bowl of what looks to be dead insects in it, like a weird offering. The entire thing is built of weird metal and bone spikes and twisted. It's honestly rather grotesque.
Where is the person on the ground?
There isn't. You don't see the cultists anywhere. You just see the shrine.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Also, on the front of the shrine, on a small stone plate that you could assume is probably for ritual sacrifice, the person, you see a heart beating and branded with the eye.
Hmm.
Whatever is watching you is almost regarding Zukov with curiosity now, considering he's gotten close to the altar. But for everyone, it does not seem to be happy with Winter's present, and everyone else is treated with neutrality and curiosity.
Yeah, Winter doesn't want to be there, but Winter wants some answers, and we're just gonna find a way to get answers. Because they are stubborn
Scannet
ass bitch.
walks up to the floating effigy.
It stares down at
In
Scannet,
curiosity.
and now that Scannet is close enough, and Zukov, you can see that the eye that is in the fire almost reminds you of a glass eye.
Hmm.
No.
It almost seems to watch you. It looks like an artificial or glass eye, but its color is all wrong. It's not a natural human color. You can't really describe what it is.
So is the eye physically there, or is it just fire?
It is physically there. It is physically a glass eye floating there.
So I think it wants us to stab the heart. So we're not going to do that.
I mean, Winter would do it to get answers, but
That
You
would
don't
be-
know if it might
that
kill the
would be
person on the outside, though, and that could have disastrous consequences for you inside.
yeah, that's true.
He's going to take. So Zukov is going to take the knife off the table. He's just going to look it over.
Winter
When
does
Zukov
get up and
picks it
walk over
up-
to the table sometimes.
What does Winter pick up?
Winter doesn't pick up anything. They just go towards the table and like peer around.
Yep. As stated before, it's the knife, the chain, and the bowl of dead insects. And in Zukov's hand, the knife seems to almost twist and wreath like it wants to get away. It does not wish to stay.
He's going to clench on the handle harder.
The more he does it, the more it fights, but it does not seem like it's going to be getting away from Zukov so easily. This makes the eye's focus switch from Scannet to Zukov, and it almost seems to be urging the knife on to keep struggling.
He's going to see that and go towards the eye with the knife.
This makes the eye retreat a bit into the flames, as though it would protect it.
Oh no, he's going after that bitch.
Alright, then.
Zukov wants the eye, I guess.
Right down on it.
He's slamming a knife on it.
Yeah.
Alright, please roll a melee check of 3.
I don't know if this was Claire's intentions today.
Oh no,
Scannet
I
would look
had
at
it for
the
this.
Success.
bugs.
I had to re-roll one, but success.
Claire had a few layers to deal with today.
Yes, and this was my intention.
Interesting. This is a very fun session for me.
Yeah.
I don't think you intended for me to be able to do this, but it worked out.
No, but I was intending for it later, but I don't mind moving up my timetable just a little bit. The knife hits the eye, and the knife seems to shatter, leaving just the handle in Zukov's hands. It has stopped squirming. The eye has now returned to front and center and is now staring at Zukov with wariness and distaste. But you haven't been ejected yet. In the real world, for Chris, the civilian, and Samich, the cultist lets out a shriek from the floor, and it seems, and blood starts welling out from one under their left eye.
When they shriek, Chris immediately just shoots up and pulls out a pistol. He doesn't fire it, but he just like immediately is prepared. He's just like,
Lillian, of
Scannet
course,
would
glitches
look
away.
at the
Claire, I
bowl
have a
of
question.
bugs.
Scannet has to look at the books. Alright. Hope, ask your question.
Would I be able to use a heal on? Would using a heal whisper on the heart do anything?
Ooh.
You can test it. I can't tell you if it'll do anything. The only way is to see. And as for
I'll test
Scannet,
it. I'll test it.
I don't
Yep.
recommend it. Sam would not do this.
for Scannet,
This is winter. This is winter.
Fair enough.
right. So for Scannet, the bowl you see is mostly made out of wasps, ants, bees, that sort of thing. Swarming insects. It almost reminds you of the amount of buzzers you've seen around.
Ooh.
So for Winter, you are welcome to use a healing spell on it. The target number, of course, is 3.
So that's smarts plus whispers. Okay.
Yes. And
I
this
mean, I
draw.
can also use bone saw, which is target number
Yeah,
1.
I can
You're
bump
4
up
blocks.
that 3, so I'm good. Yeah, they pass. They do.
All right. So, on the outside world, the cultist quiets and the bleeding stops. They also seem to just look better in general, but they aren't waking up, thank God.
Chris just remembers, what the fuck are they doing in there?
Sam says, "Be ready." As odd as that is, it's very cohesive and clean for once. Like he's laser focused right now.
When Sam says that, Chris checks his mags to see how many bullets are in it for his pistol.
I mean, alright.
Should be
To
a full
those that
mag.
are in the altar, the only things left are the chain, the bowl, as we've discussed, has just dead bugs like you would see of the most common varieties of buzzers. And of course, just the eye sitting there floating ominously. Also, Zukov should note when he hit the eye with the knife, the fire did not burn him. It did not feel like anything. It felt, if anything, thick, as though you just stuck your hand in mud, of all things.
Well, he wants to grab the eye then.
Alright. That is a target number of 3 again.
Success. 4, can bump that up. Success.
Alright. Zukov grasps the eye and manages to pull it from the fire. The moment he does, the fire dies, and as does all 5 of the braziers. The heart still beats, but otherwise the room is desolate, quiet. And then a voice hisses from the dark. "You will pay for that, little revenant. I will make sure of it." And then it vanishes again.
Come and make me suka.
The chain on the table has begun to crack and fade. It almost looks like a pile of rust now, and the bowl has rotted and shattered. You're quickly ejected from the mind, and the cultist is comatose on the floor. In Zukov's hand is a golden glass eye with a cat-like pupil. It almost it glints with almost mischievous intent, if not a bit malicious.
Winter just brings out the alcohol and starts passing it around because
I also realized we
hurts.
didn't let Green do anything in there.
Yeah, no, Green didn't do anything.
I think the whole time Green was just kind of frozen with fear. He didn't know what was going on.
Fair enough.
Green was just like, oh
Winter's
god,
world.
magic.
As he was also pushed out with everybody else, Green just
Where's
kind
the
of
glass?
kneels down on the ground and kind of freezes up, choking in his mask a little bit.
Sam would back away from the door, patting Green on the shoulder for once, to be nice, for once.
Zukov looks completely unfazed by anything that has happened.
Winter just looks at Zukov, says, "You are excellent with your words. Good job," and then goes over to Green.
Can
Sam is just
Hey,
trying to
Chris.
get the protagonist back on his feet.
Chris gesture to Green and the sit by him in civilian?
Green just kind of shivers, shakes his head, and just takes his fucking LMG and holds it super fucking tight to himself.
Yep.
Nice.
I will note now that the eye is in the real world,
Cool it down.
it now feels like whatever was watching you in that world is now watching you in this one.
Can we throw that eye, please?
He's going
Zukov.
he wants to do something first.
He's welcome to try and do whatever he likes to that eye.
he's going to take out his, the pendant, right, Claire?
Yes,
That-
I'm
that
aware
you
of that
before?
particular pendant. I'm assuming it's the one that relates to uh, Bone Zone.
Correct. He's going to close his eyes, and he's just going to stay like that for a bit.
And silence falls over the call.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting for apothecary to tell me something. But for everyone on the outside, the civilian has managed to get. All right. The talisman that Zukov has pulses in affirmative, and now it almost feels like there is something a bit more dangerous now.
Now he's going to drop the eye on the ground and attempt to crush it.
Doesn't work.
Expect
The-
nothing less.
The eyes refuse. The eye did not break. It didn't so much as move. Instead, it sort of wobbled. It is now staring up at the party.
Sam glares visibly at it.
It turns around, and
Scan
if an eyelidless eye can glare, it is glaring at Sandwich, and it is not happy.
Scan
Sam
it
has
would
an
be
equal
very
amount of
Can-
spite.
intrigued with it.
Can
And in
Winter
a
just
fit-
can Winter just get its attention real quick?
Sure.
Winter just looks down at it and just flips it off.
Green
Winter gets the faint sense of amusement.
Green
Winter
kind
just
of
smiles.
looks at it, and then he kind of, with a bit of a shiver on his back, he kind of walks off back towards the door he was guarding again, trying to get as far away from it as possible.
I mean, that's still pretty close to it.
Door keeps him
Can-
happy. Watching something that isn't him watching him back makes him happy.
I'd also remind you guys, you need to look for the items. As much fun as this eye has been.
Yeah, we gotta
Scan
look for
it
the
in a
items.
fit would pick up the eye and pocket it.
Yep.
No. Sam would physically stop Scummit and would see if they can pick it up, or if anyone would stop them.
I'd let
It-
Zukov keep it.
He's going to
It
step
physically
over.
will not let Sandwich pick it up. He
He's
can't
going-
get close.
Zukov is going to walk over and and pick up the eye.
Zukov can touch it, apparently.
He's going to take his pendant, take that eye, get a small bag out of his pack, and put them both in.
Yep. With the eye now enclosed in a package along with that talisman, the presence fades, but you sense faint annoyance as it fades.
He puts the bag back in his pack.
Alright,
Sam wanted to see if he could do something with that.
so for everyone else, you might want to get to exploring this area. You still have items to find.
Well, scan it will explore, but cannot
still enemies.
investigate anything.
You don't need to investigate anything. I just need you guys can just look
Oh.
around. The items you're
Oh.
looking for will be incredibly obvious. So,
So
I'm
the
just
enemies
gonna.
are basically brain dead now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually
The
was
only
going-
one that's not, I will state this now, is our cultist friend, and it would probably be wise to leave the civilian where she is, because she's safe in this room. It only has one exit.
Yeah.
So you might want to dispose of our cultist buddy here and then just leave her alone.
Green.
Alright.
Oh, no,
Because
mind.
actually,
Gotcha.
Chris could just
I'm
shoot
not
them.
gonna make you guys. I'm not gonna make you guys roll for that. They're an unconscious enemy.
Stomp.
And now that you can see things, ta-da!
Sam would like to see the room on the top left, because he is very curious about that.
Well, give me a second to fix my things. Because I accidentally deleted one I did not mean to delete. This one is gone. So, for Sam, this one I'm assuming,
Yes.
Green still wants to go out that door, or does Green want to go into the main room?
I think Green's actually going to go up and he's going to go up to that far right room.
This one?
No, the one with the glowing in it. Yeah.
I'm gonna call it the portal. I doubt it's a portal though.
Not. So, for Sam, the room you are in has an actual real-world version of the shrine, but its braziers are not lit, and it seems pretty much inactive. There's also a lot of incense in here, and it seems to be a prayer room of sorts.
Is there anything of note he could loot or otherwise obtain?
Side of one of those weird eyes like before, but this one doesn't have that presence. The bowl, the chain, and the knife, no.
Okay.
And as for
Does
Green,
does Green want to do anything?
I'm waiting.
well, I need to tell Green what's in there.
Sorry.
In Green's room, you find the cauldron.
Alright.
It is being used to spew green and black fog that almost feels like the veil when you get close to it. But it's not causing insanity, so yeah. This is easily disposed of because you notice there are grates in the floor that you can likely just dump the contents in, and you have the cauldron safe and sound.
Green.
You just might want to tell Onyx to clean it first.
Fair enough. Green quickly dumps it out and just he's being very cautious and kind of on edge now. So he's just kind of watching everything around him, making sure nothing's happening, but he takes the cauldron and I guess hooks it up to himself so he can take it back or puts it away or whatever. I don't know how big this thing is.
It is a rather large item. It is kind of like the kind of cauldrons you would see in your traditional, like, witches brew.
So so never mind then. Okay, so I can't do
You could theoretically turn it on its side and roll it to where the civilian is and ask her to watch it.
Yeah, Winter's just hanging by her, making sure she's okay, because Winter is concerned.
Why not?
I'll
I'll roll the cauldron over towards them and just kind of stay by it and guard it.
So Green is going to guard the thing in the cauldron.
Scannet would like to look around for if there is any type of working vehicle.
There is not. There's papers on the table that the cultists were at. The other rooms seem to be just more things like showers and bedrooms and such.
I wonder what's on those papers though. Like Sam's not smart enough to read them, but some of you guys might be.
Winter knows several languages, and that helps.
Chris has high knowledge.
Chris, would you like to attempt to discern what's on the papers, considering they are written in Ruin?
God damn.
I mean, who do we know that can do ruins?
That's true.
Maybe Andre?
Yeah, exactly him. Okay, before I go and pocket the papers, remind me something really quick. What's the town that the party is from?
Renard.
Okay. And Chris, say to the civilian, I don't know where your family, your husband, and your kids are, but we're from a town called Renard. If you come with us, you'll have somewhere safe to be. So just stay here for now. We'll come back and get you. I gotta go grab something. And then he's gonna leave and try to go pocket the papers.
She just will agree shakily because at this point, anything's better.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah. So you can also note that over here, this room right here, that's actually a stairwell going down. Yep. It is a stairwell going down. None of the other rooms have what you're looking for.
Go down then.
Yep. And I'm just going to roll something. Yeah. Okay. So to Goopy, yes. Tick that off.
Okay.
We did one good thing, at least we saved someone. And killed
only
a bunch
one
of other
person,
people.
but unfortunately you don't have enough alcohol nor guts to just keep going into people's minds to free all of them.
Yeah, I don't. I don't.
Yeah. There's not enough alcohol in all Renard, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Also, Winter will start getting drunk eventually.
Anyway, so Sandwich leaves the room, since I'm assuming there's nothing left. Would the party like to descend?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sam would like to go talk to Green real quick.
Go ahead.
Sam would like to ask Green if Green would like to go down to the downstairs and do something except while he watches the civilian.
Sorry.
Winter is currently watching the civilian as well.
It cut out.
Yeah.
What was that last part? It cut out for me.
Sam would
I mean,
be
the
offering...
entire party, if you go, the entire party has to go. The civilian will be fine.
So,
okay.
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 I was gonna say, like, Sam could stay back and watch the civilian for them.
Yeah.
Like, for, like, a turn
Winter-
or two, stay behind a little bit. I think that could be interesting. Make it more fun for the other team members, maybe, especially Green, since he hasn't done a lot.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
I
you'd
think
like
Winter
to
would.
stay.
Yeah.
Huh?
Winter would stay behind with the civilian as well because Winter's done a lot already. It's probably.
I mean,
yeah.
you don't know what's down there. Winter might be needed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Winter might.
Yeah, Sam's tough, so
Yeah.
he can watch on his own.
Yeah,
Winter just
for a
leaves some
round or
more.
two.
Winter leaves some more food with the woman and kind of hurries downstairs.
So to those that are going downstairs, congratulations, here we are. Once more, it's another fog of war because we don't know what's down here. What you do know is that the stairwell you're in, as you went down, had more of those effigies on the walls. And, yeah.
Green just kind of looks at all of them uneasily while walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
He just decides to hold his gun completely up, making sure nothing in front of him or
Yeah.
behind him gets the jump on him.
Winter just gives him like a comforting pat on the back.
Chris has his pistol at the ready, but he's not like hyper attentive to it.
Yeah, Green.
Also,
is
yes.
Just, Green right now is just. He's on the ball. He doesn't want anything getting him.
So down here, you now hear a lot of chanting. There is a couple of these cultists around.
Winter just silently curses.
Well,
Language.
around the corner again.
Winter says, "Fuck off." Winter says, "Fuck off."
Also, I should probably move you all to a different layer again. Whoops.
Probably.
Yeah, because I am sorry. I'm half focused on what everyone else is doing, and I'm also... Alright, so to Zukov, let's see what you see, shall we? Note for Zukov, because you have a little bit of assistance, let's go with that, you can see a bit farther now that you have the eye on you. Almost like it's revealing some things to you when you mix it with your talisman.
Okay.
Now, you can see a bit further than you normally should be able. In this area, you see some more of the common folk, but they are mostly... these ones seem to be in worse condition from the ones upstairs. Almost like the ones upstairs are newer, and these ones are older. There's only 3 of them, and they're mostly just moving food and such around.
Okay, he's going to turn to the others and he's going to say, "Civvies, be quiet." And then move out.
Chris, knowing not to question Zukov and or, distrust him, follows.
I think it was that Lair.
Yeah. Sorry.
The difference between him reacting to Zukov and him reacting to Winter is staggering.
Zukov we trust.
Winter,
Zukov,
you should
he's
not trust.
professional.
You should not trust Winter at all.
I mean, he really get pissed off in a possible eldritch deity, so I'd say trust him.
Winter talked back to the fucker several times.
Yeah. So,
This
This
gin
is
is watered down.
think those point green is slowly becoming unstable.
Yeah. This is what you see. For Zukov, he feels a very strong pulse coming from the other room.
This is very bad.
Also, so I'm assuming our buddy Sandwich has joined us then?
Yeah, he heard Zukov whispering and the footsteps stopping, so he is wondering if there's about to be a fight. He wants in on it.
Probably is.
Alright. So yeah, no, there's...
He would
the
like to also
entire
join
area...
up with Zukov and them since he's sneaky as well.
Everything...
If you allow.
Yeah, no, I'll allow. The entire area down here is filled with that same smoke from the incense room that Sandwich found.
Yeah.
And it's just leaking everywhere. And unlike normal incense, it does not smell good. It smells like mud and rot.
Is it acting weirdly around anything or anyone in particular?
I mean, it seems to slightly, push itself away from both Zukov and Sandwich's feet, but everyone else, it does not seem to care.
Sensible.
I'm curious, does the gas mask block it out a bit, or does it still get through?
You don't have to smell it as much, but it isn't doing anything.
Alright.
At least as far as you can tell.
Okay, so
Fair
let's
enough.
maybe look at the other corners here. If we can't see anything in the room with the gas or whatever that is.
This room up here is just crates of supplies.
Okay.
And with it, you notice a crate that specifically seems to be filled with bottles of different things that aren't the same as anything else, almost like ingredients. So there's your crate of ingredients.
Okay, so let's bring that back towards the stairs.
Is that the top left room Zukov looked in? I'm just wondering.
Yep, this one.
Okay.
This one up here has the stuff in it, and then the room with the orb.
Sam would like to peek into the room with the orb around a corner to make sure he's not getting too close yet, in case there's someone in there.
Yeah.
So while Zukov is moving the box, Sam will investigate.
Yeah. Sam, when you get here, you can spot two cultists in the room, but they are out of it. They are just meditating. They don't notice you. They are deep in it. And at the center of the room is a glowing, shifting, black mass of tar, essentially. It's undulating and almost beats like a heart.
Oh, that sounds
Okay.
terrible.
Quick question. Since Sam has communication 0, do you think he would know sign language, like American Sign Language?
Yes.
Okay. He would simply reach one hand back and put 2 and then O for 2 out.
Got it.
I think. Wait, does Winter have? Yeah, Winter. I assume they know it's that they to give vague idea.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So, yeah, that's all you can see. And you can also note in the room that there's prayer mats on the floor, that sort of thing. Well, makeshift ones. And there's also what looks like bells made of bone. You don't know how effective these would be, but they exist.
Gross.
That's nasty.
Sam would kind of love the idea. He's morbidly obsessed with bones.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Should
So to
I
the
be
rest of the
Did the teeth necklace not give that away?
So what would the rest of the party like to do now that their crate of goodies is secured? You only have one more thing left, and that's the siphon.
Probably deal with the cultists.
Yeah, Winter's gonna try and sneak up on them.
So, party wants to move to the
Kinda will follow.
cultists.
Yeah.
Chris will.
I have a knife. I have a knife.
Is there going to be a stealth check here?
No, they're dead to the world, essentially.
Okay.
Say, Chris will move and he'll be a bit farther
So,
back.
what's their brawn by chance?
3.
3. Got it. And how does melee damage work?
It's the same as range, except
Brawn melee.
yeah. And when you're
Yeah,
doing a
but I
stealth attack, you get an extra damage. And I'm assuming Sam wants to be right here.
You know, how much damage does it deal with the one that?
It's the same as your weapon. All the stats are in the weapon stats section.
Is it a knife or a trench
Yeah.
knife?
I need to check. Get a trench knife.
It does 1 damage. If it's a trench knife, it does 2.
Yeah, the trench knife.
And the
And
stealth will
necklace-
give you an extra.
You need
I
yeah.
guess- yeah.
So you should be fine.
I mean, I should. Yeah, I pass. I can bump those up. Yeah. Yeah, I
Damn.
just I stab a bitch in the head.
Sam's just sorry.
Nope, go.
I was gonna say Sam's just gonna use his hands since he does more damage with his hands.
That's fair.
Yeah, both just drop. And that just leaves the odd pulsating orb.
Sam first wants to look in the room behind him in Winter because he doesn't want to know he doesn't want to be surprised, so he wants to peer behind them.
Let me clear it.
Also,
Immediately.
Claire, by the way, I didn't mention this earlier, but Winter has glowing stars. I don't know if that would have changed anything. So
Nope.
they are glowing in the dark.
It's just cosmetic.
Okay, cool. Good.
Ooh, this looks interesting.
And the next room over, it seems to be almost an alchemy lab setup. So there's your distillery stuff is there. But also there is not something that matches anything you've seen yet.
What do you mean by that?
It does.
Office?
The thing in the room does not have the same feel as what you've been getting from the rest of the godly items that you've godly influenced things you've encountered. This one has a different feel. It feels more feral and wild, if that makes sense. In the center of a room is a pulsating purpley blue glowing orb, seemingly made of glass that is filled with black sand.
Wait,
It is
that's
contained.
the woman. The woman had that.
No, she didn't.
No, she had blue. You said she had blue and purple. So you offer.
No, I said Sam did.
Oh, Sam did. I'm dumb. I have no brain
It's fine.
cells, and I have
no.
not slept.
Damn
It's fine.
Kill.
It-
I'm gonna go now.
It seems, and it's being held within a cage of sorts. It almost seems to pulsate, and the cultists in the room, because there are a couple of them, seem to be trying to keep it in the cage. Whatever it is, they don't want it out.
Damn.
Okay,
Sam,
do more stabby stab.
I'm gonna ask Claire a question.
You also see more civilians in the room that are being used as sacrifices to try and keep this thing contained, so to speak.
I
Yes.
thought so.
Yes, you do.
Sam will look at the group and say, that could hurt Vale.
Indeed it could.
Can I sneak up on one of them and do a stabby stab?
You may, but it will alert everything else in the room because they are in very.
I was just about to ask. So the cultists aren't.
They aren't out of it. No,
Okay, yeah.
they are moving around. I also just
What-
reveal everything now since I
What
don't
about
feel
a
it.
tandem attack?
Yeah, so 3 people need to be ready for this.
Sam
Yeah.
obviously is.
I mean-
Sam actually is really pissed off.
Yeah, Winter is too because they're sacrificing innocent people.
Yeah,
Sam is like.
I'm more than happy to offer him the help.
Sam looks ready to break someone's back.
Winter is ready to
Yeah,
cut open a bitch.
unfortunately, if any of you try to enter that room, it will engage actual combat.
Before they enter the room, can I want Chris to like look to Zukov and look at the weird black tar orb and just be like, "Can you use the amulet and call on Big Bossy Bones to question him about that?" He says that in like a little whisper. Oh, that's fair.
I have an idea.
I mean, you could break it if you wanted to, but your pressing concern seems to be the cultists because
Yeah.
There's 3 civilians dying.
Claire,
There is 3 civilians dying, and there's also more cultists in this room.
how much of the room would poison take up if I used that?
It would take up the civilians with it.
Ah, piss. Never
What if
mind.
he stood a certain distance away?
No, it's not. It's not his distance. It's the distance of the cloud.
Ah.
It takes up a certain. It takes up a certain space.
You also don't know how some of the ingredients in the room will debate or react.
That's true. We have to do this. We have to do this. Do this the other way.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do normal combat.
All
So-
let's do this shit.
I mean,
What? Wait. What?
before we do normal combat, I would like to say my character does have silence. If she can trigger it off, as long as she has her mouth shut, you can fire the gun without sound.
True.
So question. The guns are based off guts, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then Sam's gonna drink his homeland alcohol real quick,
Yeah, the one that.
so he can bump his guts to full again instead of being 1 down, so it's up to 3 again.
Claire, do those other civilians up top, do they have guns?
Do you mind if I use my flare gun on them?
They're mindless.
Oh.
You're welcome to.
What?
It's just it makes it easier to hit them.
But I would
Getting
recommend.
to an open fight. We might as well.
Yeah.
Wait. First, Shadow Winter, or sorry, Shadow Skynet. Try to cast
Mhm.
silence on Sam.
You can't do
Alright.
it to people.
I have to do it
His
to the
gun.
gun specifically.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
gun is what I meant.
I'd also like to mention, it would probably be wise to avoid touching that orb.
Black sphere.
I believe this
Not
is
the
a
black
success.
sphere, the
the
glass
other
one.
sphere.
Target
breaking
3,
it.
Smarts
Might-
4, Whispers 2. Yeah, that's a success.
Congratulations, you've done it. Alright,
So-
Sam. Everyone
Sam.
Up, bitch.
everyone
Sam-
please draw for initiative as soon as this goes off.
Okay. I would like to sorry. I would like to use, which card was it? Sorry, I'm trying to find the cards because I got lost a little bit in our chat.
Fine.
The 10 of Hearts.
I'm gonna use a jack.
I'm gonna use a 6 of spades.
I'm gonna use a 3 of spades.
Did
4 of hearts.
see what the monsters get, shall we?
Dragon.
Alright,
8 of
Zukov goes
spades.
first.
Okay, he's going to back up a bit and use his rifle because it has.
I mean,
the
he's
enchantment on it.
he's far enough away he can do it now.
Okay, so he's going to use his Beast Slayer rifle on the guy to the right. Let me see how much damage that thing does.
This
though,
one?
First off,
This one?
yeah, yeah, that guy.
Zukov's left.
Let me
Left
just do
mic.
something. I need to figure out the damage of the rifle.
The stats should be in the thing.
Yeah, so it does 2 damage. Okay, just give me a quick second. Now, I'm guessing I have 3 brawn, right?
Yep. These aren't the toughest things in the world. They're more nerds. Brave nerds, but nerds.
So they're what's their
Mhm.
brawn? Sorry.
3.
3.
Okay. Oh man. Sam is very angry right now.
Yeah, he pews that guy. When he takes the shot from his rifle, no noise comes out of it. Only
What's the
only
damage to it?
3 damage. I got the extra success.
Alright, so it's gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the moment that one goes down, yeah. Zukov, who do you pass play to?
I do need to do the flare thing.
I think we'll be okay without the flare. Now, you might want to use
Yeah,
it on
that's
the other
fair.
guys in the other room.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna pass
They
it
all
to
have
Sam.
3 brawn,
He
and
has
it might
the-
make
he
it
has
just
the
easier.
other silence gun.
So you're passing it to Sam?
Yeah, because he has the silence weapon.
Okay. So Sam is gonna use his brand speed. Claire, brand speed. You know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about the
The right.
yeah.
So do I have to roll for scar or anything? I don't know.
The scars are just cosmetic.
Okay. Because I just want to know if I need to roll for anything.
No, you still need to do the roll for speed, but you have that extra success.
Okay. How many do I need to roll again?
Hey,
2
Zula,
die,
how you doing
2D?
tonight?
I believe so. Let me look
You're
at
doing
blood
pretty
rights.
good. Hopefully all is well.
Oh, blood rights.
Welcome
Nice.
on in.
People don't use it enough, in my honest opinion.
I saw the use of it.
It
So I
is
just
in the
need-
main book.
So I just need to roll 1d6?
I believe so. Let me just look at what it says.
Okay. Because 1's an auto, and yeah. So, roll -1.
Blood rights, where are you? Yep. Yep, no, it's 2. If you
So-
want to go for an extra 4, or an extra 2, it'll allow you to do 2 movements, or 2 actions.
I see. What does it go off? Brawn? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Brawn and Whispers. That's 1 success, so technically you just need to get 3 successes.
So he has 3 remaining. Is that athletics, melee,
Well,
or
that's
anything?
illegal, Mouse. You're
I
not
don't
allowed
It's
to
Whisper
die.
and Brawn.
No dying allowed.
know. Okay, so whisper
You
and
have to
brawn.
leave.
That's 2. That's 2 that won't work. So I'm gonna make 1 a success, and I'll re-roll 2.
Yep.
That's okay. So I got the first effect, not the second.
No, you didn't, technically speaking.
I rolled 2 for
Yes,
the 1
but with
effect.
Whispers, if you don't succeed the extra that you want to do, you don't cast the Whisper at all.
Ah, heck.
Whispers are
Yeah,
mean like that.
I didn't know how that worked, darn it. I would have just done the 1 and been safe if that was the case.
Duck, duck, goose.
Yeah. Well, you live and learn. So who do you pass play to?
Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna trust Green to get a good shot off then.
No
Or a
boy.
melee if
You
that works,
fool.
too. We can get the jump on the other guys.
Green can surprise us sometimes, don't doubt him.
Oh, I see how it is, Hope.
Green
Alright.
can surprise us.
Uh,
Sorry, Zukov.
It's for reference. I did the sound alert. You died in chat.
no, I know you did.
I didn't even hear that.
I was specifically waiting for his turn to come up.
I'll take a hit on the top one there, I guess, or I'll try to hit the one on the top.
Alright, your chance, or your target number's 3.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
I believe in you, Green.
Do 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 do.
I don't.
Oh,
So rude.
fuck you. 1. Come on.
Do you have reroll capability?
Well, I've got 3 dice. Does that count?
Yeah, you can reroll 1 and
Alright. Oh, okay. Fuck you. Alright, I get none. I got 1.
yeah, well that alerts them now, so now they're actually looking at you. Green, who do you pass play to?
Who has not been...
Winter,
I am
Scannet,
done.
and Chris.
Sometimes, my guy.
I gave it to Winter.
Wait, didn't I
Hey,
do a whisper though?
Scannet? No.
So since they're just looking at us, I'm gonna run up to the nearest. I'm gonna run up to the nearest one and just stab it.
You won't be able to do that. Remember, you can only move 10. So
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move 10 and then. go that way.
How were you raised by snooty, stuck-up French nobles and yet somehow turned into a running, stabbing goblin of a person?
Oh, that's a question I need to ask.
Because they're related to Alex.
They're also related to Andre.
They're related to Andre and Alex, and that is a fucking combination.
Sorry, Mouse, I can't allow that.
I just thought of that, and I need to ask Claire. I need to
Yes,
ask.
that is how it would work.
Oh shit! Alright, noted.
You have the stabbiness of Alex
Anyway,
and
Winter,
the
who do you pass play
feralness
to?
of fucking... I'm going to pass it to
Shannon and
Chris
Chris are the
because
only
he's Chris. I'm gonna pass it to Chris.
Okay.
Chris, would you like to try and shoot one?
Yes. Okay. What would be the one with...
Neither of them are damaged.
Okay. What's the DN?
3.
So... That's a 6 straight off the bat. I'm already liking this dice more. 6.
It's not mean to you.
Get it. Come on.
Don't I'll be
3.
I'll
I
be
got
buying
it.
my own dice soon.
I got a 3. I got a 3.
And you can up it, can't you?
Yep.
You have 10 shooting dice upped it.
9, actually, because I'm down 1 guts. So...
Winter gave you alcohol, my dude.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I did.
No, you have 10.
Oh, God.
Let's ice his ass. Come on.
Yeah, no, so I can literally...
Winter
Would you like
shared
to
the
do
Russian
damage, or would you
moonshine
like
with
to go
you.
for like an extra damage or something?
So,
Oh man,
remind me if
Sam's
this is
angry.
correct. I roll more dice, and if I get successes, I deal more damage.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
so.
why Winter walk in front of
You
Sam?
need to get it.
Wait, what weapon are you using?
Bolt action.
Bolt action.
Critical is 3.
So you need 3 extra
Oh,
successes.
Right. That sucks.
Okay.
I mean, how many?
So boosting up that 3.
You might have to
I have 6 left.
it should be fine.
1.
Oh,
Oh,
5.
roll the
Right.
other one.
4.
Just pull them into those two. You should be fine.
Yep, I'll do that.
So
All
now
right.
you have to roll a d6 to see what damage you get.
Yeah. 2.
You did 2 damage regardless.
He doesn't feel very good, Mr. Stark.
This is what I get. Dice
That's what you
don't
get for
like
taunting
me.
green.
No, this is... Shut up.
no.
This is poetic justice.
And that's not how critical works in this.
But it isn't?
No, critical is just a +1 damage, essentially.
Ow.
So plus 2 damage to that, so you did 4 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus, I just gored a man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
no. Yeah, no. Chris takes aim. It hit at the forehead of one of the men, and he just lets loose, and that man drops with a nice clean shot right through his forehead.
Alright.
Dragon-
Just hear as he like just triggers the bolt.
Don't feel bad that green missed. Sam is also Sag today.
That was
He did
kind
not
of-
become Fabsed.
It was kind of a given. I was expecting it.
All right. So, Chris,
Hope your
please
trench
pass
boots
play
clean.
to either Scanner or the NPCs if you really want to.
Probably doesn't also.
Didn't
help
I
that
use a
green
whisper
is
though to
absolutely
silence?
Yeah.
terrified right now.
You did that before combat started,
Okay.
so
Which
you
is
do have a
great.
turn left.
Okay. Noted. Next time, use Speeve before combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just take him out. We can move on to the other 2.
Yeah. Sag, I didn't take him out immediately, though.
What would be the target number for the one that's injured to shoot?
None of them are injured.
Yeah, they died.
Yeah, they're gone.
So we have a healthy dude at 3 prawn.
Who is kind of pissing
I
himself,
cannot
considering.
shoot any of them.
Can you do any damaging whispers?
No, I have bone saw, silence, and dry chain.
Oh yeah, that's can you melee at least?
I can go ahead and punch people.
Oh, there you go,
but
I
I
guess.
Actually, wait. Drive chain also works on guns.
Does?
Yes, it does.
Eh?
It's meant to be firearms, and then it also extends to vehicles.
How would it work on a firearm? Just make it jam?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Wait, does he have a
Oh,
gun?
but that's
Yes, he does.
I have the whisper for it,
There you go, do it. Fuck
Go
that
for
guy.
but
it,
it's
Mike.
gonna be really tricky.
Well, it's better than nothing.
It's better than
Okay.
not doing it. And
I'm gonna do
besides,
this one at a time because
I
The
don't
only
think
thing that can happen is if you mess it up, you can take brawn damage. If I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
that's fine. I have 4 brown.
Yep.
It's just she's low on guts. That's the scary part.
Yeah, you have to do a roll if you screwed up. It's you have to do.
Yeah, but it rolls through brawn anyway. That's how machine gun.
Okay.
Oh, you know that's cursed and not allowed.
How is it cursed?
It's very cursed.
Okay.
How is it cursed? This has been a thing since like 2017.
Give me a bit, I will be back.
No.
How is them being from Louisiana cursed?
No, I'm talking about the fact that if they were distantly.
Oh, yeah,
That is
what you
very
said,
cursed.
yeah.
Just a meat
Yeah,
lug
that
that
is
doesn't know
cursed.
English.
And is related to, yeah.
Alright, so I had to re-roll 3 of these.
Oh god, I want it to happen now, but
That's not good.
Even if you don't get it off, a drive chain does not have a lashback. I just looked.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh.
No. Unless I'm using it on a vehicle specifically, I don't think it has a lashback.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
I just have never used that one, so I just thought it was a.
Yeah,
No, I
because
didn't-
machine
I
bonds
didn't
is an
success.
underused one.
True.
I wanted
Oh.
to try machine bonds. I missed.
Okay, so we fubbed my entire roll. I just realized a little bit.
Eh? What do you mean?
I was reading over blood rights a little bit, and I have an instant success plus an instant success,
How
so I
about
had more die.
Whoops.
Bo-
Oh, we really fubbed it.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that. I'm sorry. DM's fault.
Yeah, it was a plus
All right.
2 instant successes.
Alright, scan it. Please pass play to the NPCs because we don't have any other. So
That-
for
that's
our
what'll happen.
buddy here.
Now we know next time. I have instant plus 2 first time.
So we have someone running at them with a knife. We have big main Cthulhu child, fucking Russian hitman, anxious normal dude, ain't really scared normal dude, and then Trash Panda.
Yes.
That seems to only know how to do whispers
In that order.
and nothing else.
Yep, sounds about right.
We have 2 normal dudes. Everyone else just fucking weird.
And even then, Chris technically has weirdness to him considering who he's related to through marriage
Yeah.
or through relationships.
Yeah, he's technically
Alright.
related to the fucker with the knife.
So that never happens again, Claire. I put notes on my sheet.
Alright.
I feel bad for Chris at the moment.
Yeah, his player isn't even here because his player had to go for a second to go bathroom, I'm imagining.
Yeah, but Chris has to do
I have
picture,
found
and that's
a
all.
picture-
That's its own special little hell.
I found a picture of what I think that orb in the other room looks like. Or not
I just
picture,
realized
but
I'd get basically an instant success on speed and the other one.
Okie dokie. So, let's roll the dice and see who it's a targeting. Oh boy. Hey, Green.
Fuck.
What's your smarts?
Fuck.
Wait, what?
3.
Not
Alright.
3 smarts, my dude.
Hey, at least he could take probably a hit.
Mm, I read through most of these. 3 smarts is very dangerous.
Alright.
Don't smoke, just like how it's
Oh shit.
I'm thinking.
I am sorry, Green. I am so sorry.
Bruh.
Green, please take
Oh,
one
no.
smarts damage for once.
Wait,
How
1?
much?
So our cultist friend in the center of the room scrambles for a pouch on his side, pulls out a handful of dust and blows it in your general direction. It gets right in Green's face, and he is suddenly hit with a nasty headache.
Got it.
Did you say 1 smarts or 2?
Yeah,
One.
That whisper only does 1 smarts damage.
Oh, okay.
I will also now use this turn to move their buddies out.
Also, I return.
Welcome back.
What did I miss besides Green getting attacked?
Green got scared.
I said I felt bad for Chris because he has to deal with the fucking hell child out of the winter.
Yeah. And he cares about them. He loves them a lot, but still Hellchild.
Still hell child to the supreme. They are the hell child. TM.
I really like Zukov. I just gotta say that. Okay, that is all.
We love Zukov here.
In this house, we love and respect Zukov.
Zukov is awesome.
Oh! No love for tired, caring guardian Chris, huh?
Chris.
I mean, I like Chris. I like Chris. I mostly just feel bad for him.
Wait.
So
I must have written
the
these. The
fucking dynamic between Chris and Winter is just very funny to me.
It is. I heard someone else say something.
I love the entire team. Yeah. Sam does not.
I don't know what it's like to watch me outside, but it's funny. It's funny.
Sam right now is judging Scott for doing almost nothing so far.
Well, Scannick can't really do anything.
Alright. The other two run into the reinforcement buddy. They can't
made
move.
An inert character.
Chris
they can't move, neither can the civilians, so passing play back to Zukov.
I'm gonna blind one of those motherfuckers. Guy in the middle. Fuck that
Alright. It's 3 dice either way.
No, it's 5 dice for the extra. No, it's 4 dice for the extra success, though.
Yeah.
That's
either way, go for it, my dude. We already know Zukov can pretty much make that with very little difficulty.
I've already actually forgotten what they have to do for this fucking thing. Yeah, it is just 1 extra success. Got it. Hold on. Okay. Success. Bump. Yeah, that guy's fucked.
And that's when one's head turned to paste.
Damn.
These Slayer rifle fires really big bullets.
Yes, it does.
Fuck him up, Sam.
So, I asked you a question, Claire, if you may answer.
In DMs, I'm assuming?
Yes.
It's
just a small question, but yeah, I need to know.
The whisper counts as your attack.
Okay, I just want to know, thank you. Then, Sam needs to roll 3 to hit the top one, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think he's just gonna... How much can you move if you cast speed successfully?
Say you can move a full 15 instead of a 10. And if you get the second one, I can allow you to attack after it.
Okay. I'm thinking about taking the chance again. What is Zukov's recommendation here?
I wasn't paying attention. What? I spaced out.
Should I roll a chance of 5 die at 2 chances of getting a second shot after 15 feet movement?
Not really. I would try to keep those 3 out of it. He is almost.
I could do just the latter one, not the former.
He is almost required to say no to anything that involves civilians dying. Let's put it as that.
No, we aren't even talking about the 3. The full 15 feet would be Sam is here. It would go past Winter to here.
Oh, well, maybe.
And then that would put him... and then he could move again if he really wanted to. Because he would have 2 actions to get right up in that one's face.
Oh. Sure.
And remember, you would have 2 successes, and you would only need to get 3 dice.
3? 2.
Well, you get 2 successes, 2 to get the normal thing from speed, and then to get the second action, you would need to do 3 more dice. So if you get 2 automatic successes, you would only need to roll 3.
Oh, okay. Can I do just a second attack at the end of the round, or do I have to do both in order
You
to
have
get
to do
that?
both.
Okay.
It's only 3. You should have enough dice to do this.
Yeah,
I'd say fucking do it.
I worry a little bit though.
Worst
around
that
and
can
find out
happen. Worst that can happen is you just have to have Winter heal you.
Or I can heal you.
I have
Depending on what-
cards. I have like 3 cards left over. I can definitely hear you.
It's mental though. That's my concern.
Again,
It's up
I
to you.
have a little bit of alcohol left.
It rolls off of.
That's guts though. That's guts though.
Blood rights? No. Blood rights roll off of brawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely heal
Yeah,
you.
I can definitely heal you too. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I have body heal and I have 3 cards I can use. So
And mine's is only a target number, so you don't even have to waste your cards. I just had to hit 4 successes, and outside of combat, it doesn't really matter.
That's a clear. He has 4 remaining die. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, with the whisper.
Congratulations, Sam. You can move pretty much where all 15 and then still move another 10 and attack.
Yeah, so in basically like 2 seconds, Sam suddenly jolts right into the face of one of the enemies.
They
in
kind
front
of
of
recoil
everyone.
back a little surprised.
Get him.
I'm just imagining like the red eyes glare meme.
Silence, Rand.
Oh shit!
You can also use your gun. Your gun is silenced currently.
As long as skin it doesn't open her mouth.
The stealth has sadly passed.
You just
Can
hear
he
Chris shout.
Striker's at it? Is that for me?
You can attack it. You didn't move 2 bouts of
Okay.
15, so you still have
And-
an action.
Just for the fun of it, because I'm in his face, I'm gonna go for the punch.
Hell yeah.
You have enough brawn to do it. Roll for it. It's 3.
I have. Hold on. I have two melee. Yeah, I have 2 melee, and I have 3 more. 2 more brawn cut damage. Right? Yeah. So.
You
So
would
I'm
probably
gonna
have to
boost-
re-roll that 1.
So I'm gonna boost that 3 to a 5 and re-roll the 1. Oh yeah, that's clear.
Yep. Nope. You
God.
just kind of punch the guy, and you just hear crack as his neck snaps, and he just kind of.
That
falls
is
to the floor.
beautiful. You just like
Damn,
zoom in his face, boom, your head's gone.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it kind of snaps back, and the orb in the cage sort of seems pleased. If an orb of sand can seem pleased.
Can I
Happy
say
vibrations.
right before the punch, can Chris just sound? I recommend a degree of violence.
All right, I'm gonna pass that to Winter this time.
Claire,
Go ahead.
So with the water whispers, what's the max damage I can deal with one of
That
those?
was so good.
I think
Water.
I think it's like the
For
same
the
as
elemental
fire.
rites, elemental rituals.
because all the elemental ritual whispers do 1 damage at base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you can boost it to do 2.
I need to look. Let me look.
It's the same as fire.
Yeah, except it's water. Yeah, you can do 1 plus damage, so that would mean 2. Then you can spray and stun. And then you can also do automatically deal 1 damage next round to 1 victim. So theoretically, you can do 3, except the last one's a dot, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that. How many dice do I have to roll?
For the water one,
Yeah.
To get that extra damage, you need to do 2 plus, or you need to roll 3 extra dice plus whatever brawn they have, so 3. So you need to roll 6 dice in total. But sacrificing
Got
a
it.
card will give you a success, so it would be 5.
5 dice, got it. I
And
have
if you really want, you can
total of,
sacrifice more cards.
Yeah, because with elemental, you automatically get a success for sacrificing a card.
Yeah, that's what she said. She
So
said
you
that.
can sacrifice more if you want, and just reduce it down to
Yeah.
3 if you sacrificed all 3.
Yeah, but there's no point doing that because you're not going to really level up much.
I give experience after missions, and
Ah.
I don't let
Yeah,
them go without.
I'm gonna keep. I am gonna keep one card in case I gotta heal someone, but I'm gonna burn 2 cards.
All right, so that puts it down to 4. All right, that's your target number. Roll me a 4.
And then I have 3 dice in reserve.
Yep. I believe in you, Winter.
Chris also believes in you.
Yeah, I can bump up the 2 4s, and I'm just gonna reroll the 1.
I pray it works.
Or how? Yeah, I'm just gonna burn the last card. Fuck it, I want to succeed on this.
All right.
I want
So
to
now
succeed.
he's heavily wounded and he has a ticking time bomb on him, so you can pretty much ignore him.
So instead of like regular water, Winter decided to make the water ice and just fucking lacerated the fucker.
Yeah, he's not looking too good. You guys are pretty much good because the next turn that he gets, he implodes.
Yeah.
So theoretically, Winter could
go
hand it to him right now and he'd blow up.
Dead.
Yeah, we're just gonna hand it to him and just watch him explode.
Fair enough.
Yep. No, his veins explode and he just collapses in a puddle of gore.
Oof.
So
Well-
Mitch just used a
And that's
whisper
why you
in
don't-
front of
that's-
everybody.
That's why you don't fuck with whisper users.
Hi everyone. Mitch has blood rights.
Yeah.
Anyone need a heal?
Nope.
Sam does, but that's it.
Mitch's skin is probably
Alright.
tearing and bleeding, but he's fine, I think.
Wouldn't mind
Yeah, no, he's
my
fine.
Smarts back.
You'll get them back once you get into town. Don't worry about it.
Oh god.
Now as for the orbs.
Winter looks at Chris in specific and says, "If you tell Andy that I have alcohol, I am going to make your life even more of a hell than it already
Make your
is."
hell even more life.
Shut up.
Considering
I'm gonna make your
all of that bile of alcohol, it slides this once.
good.
Once.
Your brother-in-law lets you have alcohol just this once. Plus, the woman upstairs probably needs it. With the
Yeah.
civilians, with the last of the cultists dead, they fall like puppets with their strings cut. However, they're still catatonic. Seems like the only one you have upstairs is the only one that's still alive, technically speaking. Everyone else, no.
I bet you will.
Yeah. Congratulations. So to Winter, please take 3 extra cards. I will draw them now for you.
Yeah.
2 reds and a black.
Reds and black. Got it.
Yeah. You grab the distillery and yeah. To Bane, you can do whatever you like with the orbs.
Lord.
Because for everyone else, it's probably best to go back upstairs and check on the women. Since Sam seems kind of infatuated with Sandorb, it's best just to leave him be.
Sam is like literally raging, probably fuming a red gas or some shit because he's so fucking mad.
It might
probably
be
visible.
best to let him cool down.
I would like to see if the civilian needs any healing.
Civilian
Sam is not
upstairs.
safe to be around.
Yeah.
The civilian upstairs is fine. She's just a bit shaken and, a bit dehydrated and kind of starving. But otherwise, yeah, no. So to Sam, I leave it. What would you like to do with the sand orb? It is small enough that you can carry it.
Ah, okay.
Words. Oh, what about the black tar orb? Is it still there, or did it disappear while I was gone?
There.
Repeat.
It's still there.
Okay.
Now.
We have no idea what that is.
I was gonna say like Chris also says I asked if you could contact your boss about that with your pendant thing. Do you think you could do that now that we no longer have a threat?
He walks over. He walks out of the room towards where the black tar thingy is, and he does that.
Well, yeah, no, the tar orb isn't there anymore.
Oh well. Rip.
There's just black puddle all over the stuff. And it's just Sam with the sand orb.
The fuck?
Yeah.
He's
If I
still
can
probably
say this,
bleeding all over the floor because his legs are probably ripped up a little bit.
Yeah.
Winter went through a shitload today because of how much whispers they use, so they are very fucking tired.
Chris, as guardian, you should probably carry them.
I have. Oh Jesus.
Sam's gonna walk home bleeding the whole way. That's concerning.
Can Chris just like pick Winter up, like just hold them under his arm, like he's carrying like a bag of luggage?
Wait,
Yes,
does
because
sound
they're
like-
tired. I'm not going to even make you roll for it. I'm sorry, Winter. You're
Win-
being carried. Like,
No,
much.
Winter's gonna allow it. They don't give a shit anymore. We're just gonna
Yep. So,
like they may be tall,
Sam
but
has
they're
orb.
yeah.
Green, you can take the civilian in the distillery, I guess, and then
Does Sam actually need healing though?
Idiot.
he'll be fine once he gets to town. He doesn't need it.
Okay.
And then I guess Scannet and Zukov can help with the giant pot.
Oh yeah.
And Chris is carrying a very frail child.
And then Sam has an orb of sand.
Yeah.
Sam is also not approachable right now. He might not be completely in the head right now. He is angry still.
Bring me some
Yeah.
sand.
Yeah. Either way, when you get back to town, Andre is sitting there along with Onyx and Adrian and Red.
Sam
He
first-
looks
Sorry, go ahead.
he looks a bit concerned when he spots the state of Winter, but looks to Chris and asks, whispers.
He just nods.
And he's like, "Yep, go put them to bed."
I there was so much mind shit going on.
Andre
We
just
saw
pats.
God.
Andre just
There was-
pats them on the head, assuming they are a bit out of it and tired. He'll have Zukov give him a report later.
Yeah, Chris will just respond, "They aren't lying,"
Okay,
and then
I have
go
a quick
to bed.
question.
Hmm?
Now that everybody's in town, would Spot sense the orb?
Yes, Spots would.
Instantly, probably.
Spots instantly runs over to where she would feel the orb and demands it.
Sam
It's
would
not-
look at them with
Oh fuck.
the glare of "I will murder your entire family."
It's not the tar orb, it's the sand orb he has.
It's not.
He does look like he would literally rip their spine out right now. He is still not in play
Spots.
mode.
Spots looks awkwardly at the orb and walks away.
Adrian just backs Sam up, just like, "Why don't you go take that to the church?"
Sam, by the way, is still bleeding all over because his legs are shredded right now.
Can Chris go guide Sam to the med tent with effort?
Adrian
Sam,
will take the
carrying
sand
Winter
orb to the
around.
church then if Sam will go get medical attention.
Sam will go to the church before anything else to take care of the orb.
Also, can I just say you hear distant throwing up in the background as Alexi's recovering from like a day's worth of drinking?
Yeah, and Bermuda's just like
2
patting him on the
weeks.
back. Like, it's okay, dude. It's okay.
2 weeks of
Like,
drinking.
I have so many regrets. Worth it
Bob
though.
goes to the bar, sees what's going on.
I'll get you some water in a minute. Get you some water.
Andre just turns to Zukov and he's just like, I'd like to discuss everything when you get the time. And then just turns and walks away just to make sure Winter's fine. Then Ever turns and looks at Green and she's just, are you okay?
Green just kind of looks over at her, shakes his head a bit, and then just kind of walks off and slumps up against the wall and falls asleep.
She looks mildly concerned and she just goes over and picks him up with very little difficulty. He's going to go sleep in the infirmary.
He's just fucking out of it. He's
Yep.
Oh,
So,
he's not
did
having
Chris take
any
any
of it.
damage while I was gone?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no. Nothing happened. He just had to take an angry child to bed.
What, Adrian had to?
I will note
I
now.
think Chris would have known Winter since they were about 15 or 16, so he's known them for a while.
He's used to this shit. Doesn't mean it's any less tiring.
I will now state, for the churches, yes, there's the green shrine and there's the blue shrine, or purple-blue, and green-black. The green-black shrine has lost one of its fires, and the blue one has gained one, and the orb now sits on one of the altars. Adrian pops by, watches the orb for a few minutes, and then vanishes again. Same with Onyx after he gets everything set up. He just looks at the orb with mild distaste.
Dem, on the other hand, is trying to refuse to go to the med bay currently because he is just enjoying a nap in the church.
Adrian at this point is just like, you know what? I'll just have Ever come here and do it.
Sam is stubborn, if anything.
Yep. I also note Andre has seen the thing Winter left him, and it is now on the board. And Chris, I believe you have some papers for Andre.
Oh yeah, I did. Chris will go back to Andre after delivering Winter to their rest, and we'll just
follow him.
That's fair.
Yeah, they just passed out face down on whatever they were laid down on.
All right.
He probably put a blanket over them before going off.
Yeah. Andre gets one look at the papers, and he's just like, it's gonna take me a bit.
That I couldn't assume anything less.
Andre just kind of looks at me, he's like, yeah, it's gonna take me a bit because it's not just written in runes, it's written in code.
That's just dickish.
He just shrugs and he's just like, it's the state of paranoia. Brad, I'm gonna need your help. And yeah, that's how it ends. Everyone, congratulations, please add another 100 valency to your thing. And everyone, please add one of each potion. A health potion, a guts potion, and a smarts potion.
The brawn, guts, and smarts potion.
Yep. Brawn is red.
100 or 100, was it 100 or 150?
It was 100.
Okay.
Yep.
Brawn potion.
So, I will be adding the potion maker's thing because Onyx is the resident potions master. You will now be able to buy different potions from him that can do different things, such as restore, brawn, guts, and so on, without the side effects of things. However, they cannot be used on others, unlike bandages can be used to heal others.
Okay.
They're also throwable, some of them.
He is going to be so disappointed if he finds out Winter was drinking.
Well,
So, did Sam get scars? Is that something I have to roll with, or
that is entirely up to you if you get scars or not.
Okay, because I know I particularly didn't like the scar from that one. That one disturbs my what's the phobia called for holes needlessly on something?
Tryptophobia.
Yeah, sets that off thinking about it.
Yeah, no, you don't need to put them on. They're just cosmetic. If you don't want scars on your character, you do not have to have whisper scars.
Okay. Because there is actually one I do like, but the other one I did not like.
Yep, no, that's understandable. Otherwise, I
specifically
close
chose
this
the
out.
two whisper scars that Winter.
Yep. Either way, I close this out.
Sorry, weird stuff.
Yeah, no. Otherwise, session is ended. Everyone is free to do. Dragon's free to wind down. We actually went a bit longer tonight.
Yeah, almost 4 hours here.
The end took a long shit.
In any case, yep, nope. Congratulations, everyone. Enjoy your experience and all that.
We didn't get experience after this, though.
Your 3 cards and that you get.
Your
I mean,
cards.
for those that say use their whispers, they get cards so they aren't delayed. Because I'd like to keep the party roughly at the same.
Yeah.
That's a small question. That's up to you.
Yes, you can do that. That is
'Cause-
entirely.
Claire, I did DM you, by the way.
Because I don't particularly want that whisper, but I want that scar as he uses his whispers.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. And yes, I know how you mentioned Andy is a bad. Yes. You guys don't have to PM me questions like this.
Sorry.
I just, I don't want it to be like, I want it to.
Why don't we
Yeah,
let
but
Dragon close out stream and then talk after?
Yeah.
Alright.
Other than that, everybody, I hope you all have a fantastic night. Thank you for joining us on this mini adventure, going after some beautiful, beautiful cultists and destroying them. Thank God.
And dealing with some interesting god
Yeah.
that now has its eye on you. Quite literally.
Also,
Sam is
I
very
hope-
angry.
Fucking great. But yeah.
Let's also hope they like the 2 new vets
Yeah.
in the form of Chris and Zukov.
One sec here, because I gotta set
I
this
love
up.
them both for different reasons.
Other than that, everybody, thank you again.
Yeah.
And Winter's dynamic is, I live for it.
Yeah,
It's a
same.
really nice dynamic.
Hope you all have a fantastic evening or morning, depending on where you are. And of course, we'll catch you guys next week for the next session. We'll see you later.
Bye. Well, that was fun. I had
That
fun
was.
screwing with you guys.
I may never sleep again. I'm joking.
I am keeping one eye open now.
I was so
Because-
happy that Sam finally got to use a whisper in a proper situation, because I've been wanting to use his whisper